This is a special presentation of WAXC Sports.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the Russell Building Supply pregame show. We're here with Coach White, Dadeville Tigers, and Coach, this is a game we look forward to every year. It's actually week one, but it's our second ball game. Looked good last week and getting ready to take on our rivals from the south part of the county. What you think about what's going to go on tonight?
It's going to be a hard-fought ball game, I believe. Both teams that want this win, they're going to get after each other, and, it should be a hard-hitting ball game, and, hope it's a clean game, and I think it will be. But, we're going to have to do things, keep it clean. We're going to have to force turnovers. We're going to have to be efficient on offense. We're going to have to get after them on defense and fly the ball and force some turnovers.
Yes, sir. We got pretty much everybody healthy?
Yeah, everybody's healthy to play.
Good. All right, Coach. Well, good luck.
All right, man. Thanks.
Tigers.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, it's Steve from the Car Stereo Shop in Auburn, and after 10 years of serving the good people of East Alabama and West Georgia, we're still doing business the same way, offering the best products at the best prices with the area's best warranties and installing them with the area's best technicians. With great customer service, a knowledgeable sales staff, and our commitment to customer satisfaction, along with the best selection of the latest technology in the industry, there's no reason to shop anywhere else. Shop with confidence. Shop at the Car Stereo Shop in Auburn.
Fred's Cabinet Shop of Dadeville is East Central Alabama's quality custom cabinet dealer for the general public and all contractors. Fred's Cabinet Shop is a family-owned custom wood cabinet manufacturer and has served the region for over 30 years. Our approach is not cookie cutter. Our cabinetry is crafted with old-fashioned artisanship, coupled with ultra-modern finishing techniques. Please explore our portfolio online at fredscabinetshopinc.com and see how Joel and Fred's Cabinets delivers.
Gary Ingram Paving has been providing quality grading and paving work in Tallapoosa County and the state of Alabama for over 25 years. We do all types of paving work from private driveways to full-service state highways. We also do concrete work ranging from curb and sidewalk installation to ground gutter water runoff jobs. No job is too big or too small. Exceptional service is our standard. Call today 256-825-6878 for all your paving, grading, and concrete needs. Gary Ingram Grading and Paving, paving the way for Dadeville Tiger football in the state of Alabama.
John Buno at Farmers Insurance in Dadeville is your full-service farmer's agent for Lake Martin, specializing in family protection plans that protect your three major assets: your home, your auto, and most importantly, your family. You can replace your home or auto, but John knows your most valuable asset is your family. With Farmers Insurance multitude of options, John can bundle all your insurance needs. And just like Farmers, John Buno knows a thing or two.
Hi, I'm John Buno. Give us a call today or come see us at 185 South Tallahassee Street in Dadeville or look us up on Facebook.
Now, while it's hot this summer, visit Kia in Auburn during the America's Best Value Summer event at Kia of Auburn. Brand new Kia Optima start at $18,900. Your choice. Brand new Kia Forte or Kia Soul starting at $15,900. That's right, just $15,900. And yes, all Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Online at KiaofAuburn.com, on South College in Auburn, or call now at 833-KIA-NOW. Kias cost less in Auburn.
Lake Martin Garage, towing, tires, and muffler. Now they also do auto repair, have new and used tires, auto lockout service, 24-hour wrecker service. Let me give you this number right now. Put it down. 256-825-6139. 256-825-6139. Also, they will beat competitors' price guaranteed. Lake Martin Garage, 256-825-6139.
Oliver & Treadwell is a full-service law firm. Many television lawyers just represent persons that have been injured in car wrecks. At Oliver & Treadwell, we provide litigation and defense for persons that have been sued. We also represent persons that have been involved in complex business transactions, as well as real property disputes and real estate closings. Proud to be a sponsor of Dadeville Tiger football and proud to be a member of Tallapoosa County's business community.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
We're live here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. I'm Chris Giddens. Joining me tonight is Scotty Fortenberry, and we are gearing up again for another Thursday night game. This one, a big rivalry, both for the Dadeville Tigers and the Reeltown Rebels. Y'all buckle in. This is going to be a wild one tonight, Scotty.
Yes, it is, Chris. And I tell you, I've been looking forward to this ever since last football season. This year right here is, you can always kind of get an idea of how well Dadeville's going to play throughout the year based off this game right here. You got Sagahatchee Creek down there right between them. And I tell you, I'm just about as excited right now as I've ever been for a high school football game.
Now, here's the thing. All right, Reeltown is a 2A school. Dadeville just got bumped back down to where, 3A, right?
Right.
Okay. So, Scotty, on paper, Dadeville should run away with this thing. But the Reeltown Rebels have a way of playing up to Dadeville's standard. Do you think is that part of that whole rivalry element?
It is, Chris. I kind of compare this ball game to being as big as any in the state in any classification. I wouldn't even be scared to say this ain't on the level of the Auburn and Alabama game when you talk about the people in the two communities and how much this game's going to mean tonight. Reeltown, they have a great tradition. Dadeville has a great tradition. We live in the same county. Some of these guys go over here to school together and at the trade school, and this is what everybody's looking forward to.
Yeah, I hear you, Scotty. Listen, guys, we're going to be just a minute. We're going to take a quick break here. We're going to find out what's going on with the coin toss, brought to you by Tiger Quick Stop on Highway 280. You can get in and get out for the fan on the go. We'll be right back with more Russell Building Supply pregame show.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
From the smallest drippy faucet to drain cleaning to water heater replacement to gas lines to total systems replacement, A&M Plumbing handles it all. Visit amplumbing.net today for the experienced, licensed, and insured pros at A&M Plumbing.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
For over 50 years, families have depended on Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers for caring, professionalism, and superior service in their time of need. New owner Joseph Dean will continue that trusted tradition for your loved one's final needs. Joseph and his staff are dedicated to the celebration of life for all of our clients, and you can expect our best in all we do for you. Visit us on Highway 280 in Dadeville and meet the new tradition in caring with their new owner Joseph Dean and his professional staff. Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers of Dadeville is here for your family always. When it comes to modern banking, innovation is important. Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville offers all the convenience of online banking, but something that hasn't gone out of style with us is value of relationship. We're friends you know, and you walk in with a personal human touch. While other banks are losing touch, squeezing fees, and going automated, Farmers and Merchants Bank is engaging our customers with a full free personal and business bank account. Local loan decisions made faster and with less red tape. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
It's Chevy Truck Month at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Own the powerful and stylish full-size Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Double Cab with 20-inch wheels, keyless entry, power windows, and locks, just $28,900. Choose from 23 fun-to-drive and sporty Chevy Cruze LS Turbos with automatic power windows and locks, just $15,900.
Get your best price every day at Glenn Smith. On the lot or online at glennsmith.com. Get ready to smile.
This kitchen, open concept, complete with a modern art gallery, and the master bath, masterpiece. A home gym! Smells looking good, Steve. But the only problem?
Who are you?
I don't live here, because a real estate agent never showed us this place.
Your local Century 21 team is Lake Area Realty. Find your perfect dream home online at lakearearealty.net.
Scotty Fortenberry is Dadeville and the Lake Martin area's full-service Alpha agent. His office on Broadneck Street offers comprehensive life, home, auto, and boat insurance at Alpha's competitive rates. Scotty and Alpha Insurance are Alabama's #1 life insurance company for a reason. You'll always get the personal attention you and your family need. Scotty also has your commercial needs covered, so whether it's just a quote or full insurance evaluation, call Alpha agent Scotty Fortenberry at 256-825-9211.
Game day. Last season you were watching football at the mercy of that loathed cable company and your weird roommate with the ornery chinchilla. But today you're going to watch wherever the wild you want. You go here, Wild Wind Cafe. They've got all the games on more screens than you can count. And cute roommates. This is just the wild you need. So go wild, superfan. We can't help you choking QB, but we do have cold beer.
Thank you very much for joining us here. For more Dadeville Tiger football, there's going to be a kickoff. Okay, let me get you caught up on what just happened. It's Reeltown ball. Dadeville elected to receive the Arctic Air and Heat kickoff to start the game. That's after they won the coin toss, brought to you by Tiger Quick Stop, after we finished our Russell Building Supply pregame show. So what happens is Dadeville elects to receive the ball, Scotty. After that, Reeltown is going to kick it off. It's a high kick, sort of a sky kick. It winds up in an upback and kind of upback place, but the main returner came up to pick it up.
Right.
It bounced right off his chest, rolls down, and after a little tussle, Reeltown comes up with the ball now with the best possible starting position they could just about have. They're going to be at the 32-yard line. We're moving right to left right now. Reeltown's in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the far side. He's going to drop back to pass. He's throwing a long one down the sideline here, but not going to get it. No flags on the play.
Yeah, that was real good coverage right there from Cameron Ty, Chris. That's, Shaw, Eric Shaw, number 6 for Reeltown. He has looks like probably 3 or 4 inch on Cameron, but he played that ball really well.
No, you're absolutely right, Scotty. And I'm going to tell you, I was watching Reeltown during the warm-up. We're going to see a lot of shotgun sets, but a lot of people are familiar with that wing tee style of option that they've been known to run. That hadn't gone anywhere, but they are moving to more spread out offense right now. Move from right to left on the far sideline. They're in a shotgun formation. One up back behind the guard. They got to run it back to the side. One receiver in motion. Got to give it to the handoff right up the back, right up the middle there. He's got to push the pile for him, maybe pick up 2 or 3.
Yeah, Chris, that was a real good read right there by number 20. That's Eaton there. For Dadeville. He come in there and made a good tackle. Minimum gain there.
Minimum gain, absolutely. And, yeah, actually turned out after the spot there, it's got only 1 yard gain. So now we're looking at 3rd and 9. So Dadeville got backed up, had kind of a tough break there on the beginning, but the defense, man, they bowed their backs. They're not giving an inch out here, guys. Reeltown wanted to come out, and you can tell them be explosive. They break out of the huddle now. They're going to come back to a shotgun formation. They've got 4 receivers to the far side, 1 running back to the quarterback's right. They're definitely flooding that side of the field. They're going to do a little handoff there.
Real good pursuit right there down the line by Dadeville, Chris.
Yep. 2-yard pickup. Scotty, what's the deal with that 4 wide receiver set? It's not something you see very often.
Well, I think what they were doing there, Chris, is they were setting it up for and they'll use that as a passing play before the game's over. And so Dadeville done real good right there. And so right here with 10 minutes and 35 seconds left on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard, we got a 4th, and it looks like Reeltown's going for it.
Coming back out 4th and about 9 yards. They're coming back out in that 4 wide receiver set, but they're all on the opposite side of the field. That's the short side. They're going to throw that screen. He's counting the numbers. They got the numbers. They're going to run. He's got the 1st down. He's going to pick up just a few more, Scotty.
Yep, so they brought that 3rd down play, Chris, and kind of set it up as an inside run, and I knew they would be setting it up to throw a screen out of that before long.
Anytime that you can get 4 receivers to a side of screenplay is almost always going to be on the radar. You've got too many people on that side of the field. In fact, one of those receivers wasn't even eligible, Scotty. So it looks like a lot of people up there that can catch the ball, but it's not. And it's a numbers game at that stage. Reeltown's going to count how many people are on that side of the ball. If they have the advantage, they're going to ditch it out that way. Move from right to left on the far side of the field. 2 receivers wide over here next to me. I think they're out of the play. a running back and an up back. We're going to run motion over here to my side. Speed sweep. Oh, David loses contain, and he's going to get the corner. Scotty's going to be right in at maybe the 2-yard line.
Yep. Number 6 there, Eric Shaw. He had every bit of Cameron Ty's jersey there, just about wouldn't let him go, and the referee's seen it, so that will be coming back.
I tell you, that's some good news for the Dadeville Tigers there. We've got a hold on the Reeltown Rebels. Sort of lost contain there, but now I think that the Dadeville defense knows what's coming. They know they're going to have to watch that perimeter as the Reeltown Rebs get pushed back.
Yeah, that's a big penalty for Dadeville there. That's going to be a spot foul, so it's probably going to bring up about, 1st and 20, I would think.
Yeah, every bit of it's got to.
You know, I talked with Coach White a little throughout the week, and that's one thing that he's talked about is, you know, his turnovers and how Dadeville's going to react to adversity. So, you know, this is right here off the get-go. We're dealing with adversity, so this is a big drive for the Dadeville defense.
Ball's going to be set on the 25-yard line. Moving from right to left now. It's going to be shotgun formation for the Reeltown Rebels. 25 yards to pay dirt. They got a full wide receiver set, 2 on each side, running back in the back. Going to bring motion across his face. Going to switch over to a 3 wide receiver set now. He's going to roll out of that 3 wide receiver set. He's looking. He finds a quick man out in the flat. Doesn't find anything. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, that was real good pass defense by the Dadeville secondary right there. He didn't have nobody to throw the ball to, Chris.
Yeah, it was a very good pursuit by the line as well. Great coverage. Somebody drew a foul over here. I think that's going to back up the Reeltown Rebels a little bit more. Probably another holding call. And I look at that in the early stages of the game. It is another holding penalty. In the early stages of the game, Scotty, I like that for a defense because that's telling you there's somebody out there that's having a hard time with you.
That's right. That's exactly right, Chris. And it was I think it was the big lineman there, number 73. Or number 78, that's L.J. Hill. I think he kind of had a hold of Max McClendon there.
You're right, Scotty. And listen, 36-yard line now. The Rebels are further back than when they recovered the ball at this point. So I think it's first down still. They've got maybe 18, 19 yards, 27, something like that, to pick it up. Back in that formation, we're going to see a lot tonight, sort of a just dive up the middle, see what we can get. And they are going to pick up a nice little 6-yard gain there.
Yeah, that was Reeltown had really good push off the line there, and so it looks like they got about maybe 4 yards until Peyton can come up and got him on the ground.
Hey guys, if you haven't figured this out yet, if you're not like around the radio or you're going to be leaving and you want to keep up with the game, you can download the Kalijah Country app. Just get on the App Store. Either the Google Play Store, the App Store for iTunes, and hop on there and type in Kalijah Country, and it's going to pop up for you. Download that, and you can listen live to me and Scotty right here. Reeltown Rebels right back at it. We got 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far. Going to bring some motion. He's going to wrap around behind the quarterback, a little bit like an option play, but play's going to be called dead.
Delay a game there. They took a little too long getting that play off.
You know, Scotty, during warm-ups, I watched Reeltown, and it seemed like they were having a hard time in the huddle. Maybe it's getting the language right or something like that. But they're going to be looking at 2nd and 24 here.
2nd and 29, 8 minutes, 58 seconds now left on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard.
So now, get that play in from the sidelines. David waits to the line next to him.
And I think every time, Chris, that they back them up just a little bit or they make a good play, it's just giving that defense confidence. You can just see how they're moving out there.
100% right. We got 1 receiver to the near side. We've got an up back behind the guard, a running back right beside the quarterback. Quarterback's just got to take off there on a design quarterback run. Just sort of a blast play right up the middle. He's going to pick up maybe 8-9 yards.
That was a good push again by the offensive line and Dadeville's defense. The linebackers. That's one thing last week against Horseshoe Bend, the defensive line for Dadeville had more tackles than the linebackers. So looks like the linebackers are getting some work tonight, but we need that defensive line to get in that backfield and make some stops.
Official's going to give them a 7-yard pickup. It's 3rd and 22 now for the Rebs. They're lining up that shotgun formation. One receiver to the nearest side. We've got 3 to the far. Running back right beside the quarterback. They're going to bring a slow motion right across the quarterback's face here. It's going to put 2 receivers on either side. He takes the ball. He's going to roll over here to the near side. And quick pass there. One-arm grab there by the receiver for Reeltown. He's not going to get enough for the first down, but I think they're in 4-down territory still, Scotty.
I would think so, Chris. I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to really watch their kicker. If it did run a field goal, you're looking at probably about a 30, 32, 33-yard field goal. So I'm not sure that they have that kind of distance from their kicker, so it looks like they're going to line up and go for it.
Yeah, well, right now it's going to be about 4th and 11. Yeah, Scotty, I think you're right. I mean, this doesn't sing praises of a kicker with a strong leg. It's 4th and 11.
This is a crucial play right here.
On the 18-yard line on their way in. They've got 4 receivers over to the far side. Again, we've seen it before. We've got a running back beside the quarterback. He's going to take a step back, take a snap. He's going to shoot over there. He's got a screen. Dave almost picks that off, but he doesn't quite get it. We are almost catch him, but we did not. But there is a flag on the field, maybe a touchdown saving penalty.
Yes, I think we got a block in the back on that one.
Scotty, I'm going to tell you something. We're very close, very close.
That was Alex Sims, the
off.
Safety. He read it perfect.
It sure did.
If he could have got up another inch, it would have been 6 for Dadeville.
I'm going to tell you something. They better scratch that one out of the playbook because Dadeville Tigers are hip to that little screen play, and that's a downside of putting 4 receivers on one side of the field. It's an uncommon formation. You remember it when you see it more than once.
I think that'll probably be a spot foul, and so they will still probably line up for it and go for it again, but I don't think they'll run that same play.
Yeah, I think they're going to be out of the screen game there. They're getting backed up again. It's going to be 4th and what's that, about 14, Scotty?
Looks like it's going to be about 4th and 11, maybe 12. Pretty much put them back in the same spot they were in.
It's not a real good situation here. It's 4th down, 6.5 minutes left here in the quarter. This drive is just droned on inside the 30-yard line. They just can't make that headway. The Dadeville defense standing strong, and I'm proud of them.
Yeah, that defense is standing up. That's what they needed to do. They got put in a hole here in the beginning.
Back in the shotgun, 3 receivers to one side, 1 to the near. We got big pressure right there. He's going to dump it off into the end zone, and he's going to catch that ball, Scotty.
Yeah.
Great coverage, though.
Yeah, it was. Didn't look like he got his head around fast enough to see the ball coming in, and you got to give it to the Rebels there. That was good execution on that pass, and so you know what, this is what Coach White was talking about. How are we going to handle adversity? We're going down 6, first time we've been behind this year, and we got so we'll see what's fixing to happen.
We're about halfway through the first quarter. 6-0 right now, Reeltown Rebels. And line up for that extra point, but they're lining up and different people call it different things. I call it swinging gate. It's going to be most of the offensive line to the left of the ball. They're going to do it. They're going for 2. They're going to throw a fade over to the far side. Great coverage, and they are not going to get that 2-point conversion.
I tell you what, that was Josh Taylor, the cornerback for Dadeville. He was probably outsized by 6 inches there, Chris, but he made a great play.
You're absolutely right. Guys, we're getting ready for the next kickoff here. This kickoff is brought to you by Arctic Air and Heat. Scotty, if you didn't know this, it's getting about that time for, it won't be long for the weather changes. We're going to go back over to heat again at some point here, and this is a perfect time to get your system maintenance, to get it serviced, to get that thing tuned up. Arctic Air and Heat is offering a $75 special right now. Give them a call today. Find out what it takes to get your unit took care of at Arctic Air and Heat, where they install, maintain, and fix it better. 256-794-4341. Call them today. They was going to line up to receive this kickoff. Hoping for a better showing this time than last time. Last time it was a huge mistake. But that's why we play more than one play out here in football. Beautiful Dadeville, Alabama. Great night out, perfect weather. If you're not out here, get on out here. Don't forget you can listen live in on your app, Kalijah Country app. And we're going to have replays of this game. I promise you it's going to be a good one to watch. 7:30 each Saturday, 10 p.m. each Sunday, and 7 7:30 every Sunday. And, Scotty, we have the exact same thing happen again. Dadeville hadn't got to touch the ball yet. That's another fumble.
Well, I tell you, that was just a mistake from the return team right there. When a team's kicking that ball like that, high and short, you got to do whatever. You got to field that ball. You cannot let it hit on the ground. That ball's oblong. It can spin and flip any which way. You've got to catch it in the air.
You're absolutely right. I don't think there's much they could have done different there. But yeah, we're gonna have to have some adjustments for that because this ain't gonna work here. Reeltown's getting another start at the 30-yard line on their way in. Defense is playing lights out. If they could catch them on the opposite 30, we'd have a real good shot here. 4 receivers to the far side, running back beside the quarterback. Watch for that screenplay here, but Dadeville's going to have that thing sniffed out. They're going to try to throw a long one, but we got a big sack.
Big sack. That was Peyton Eaton, number 20. That's the linebacker. Come in on a blitz there, and Reeltown's quarterback had nowhere to go but down.
They were trying to show that screen and sneak a man downfield and go for that long ball. They may have had an opportunity, but guess what? That Dadeville Tiger defensive line ain't having any part of it. We're going to take a quick time out here with the Dadeville Tigers. That, of course, is brought to you by Glenn Smith, Chevy, Buick, and GMC. Get ready to smile. We'll be right back.
Ed Oliver is a veteran with real leadership experience. Ed Oliver is a first responder who has served his community for 15 years as a medevac pilot with over 1,100 missions.
You trusted me with your life. Now I'm asking you to trust me with your vote. Paid for by the Ed Oliver campaign.
It's easy to take things for granted, but in the heat of a southern summer, you sure enough know when the air is gone. So when your air system isn't keeping you cool, don't just call anybody. Call Arctic Air, not just another heating and air conditioning company. 256-794-4341. Get your game back.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
What's behind the CA?
A world full of opportunities.
Where are you now? Where are you going?
Where do you want to be?
These are all important in determining your path in life.
More importantly, why be ordinary
when you can be extraordinary?
At Central Alabama Community College, you can be anything you wish to be.
Don't put your future on hold and don't settle for less than excellence.
We are Central Alabama Community College.
Central to you.
Central to your success.
DHK Tire is Dadeville's full-service garage with personal service from hometown folks you know and trust. DHK Tire can get any style or make of tire you need for any vehicle at great prices. And they also offer used tires for anyone's budget. DHK can handle all your maintenance needs like oil changes, heating and cooling, as well as a full alternator and starter needs. Let your vehicle go all the way at DHK. DHK Tire on South Street in Dadeville.
LeKay's Flowers and Gifts in Dadeville has a great selection of gifts to choose from, like Camille Beckman bath fragrance and lotions, Jennifer Jangle pocketbooks and backpacks, Willow Tree figurines, Heavenly Light candles, Jim Shore figurines, jewelry and purses, Alabama and Auburn and Dadeville Tiger items, gourmet soups, dips, Wickles Pickles, and Aspen Spice, also a personal bridal registry, along with a beautiful selection of flowers at LeKay's Flowers and Gifts, 825-2890.
We have a promise to keep with this community, our pledge of respect for your family and your needs in every funeral arrangement.
A funeral is a time that calls for consideration.
For that reason, we won't consider anyone else.
For a full range of funeral services with sensitivity, compassion, and respect, call Radney Funeral Home at 256-234-2511 or Langley Funeral Home at 256-896-2571. Your hometown funeral homes.
Ed Oliver will fight for economic development and school funding. A pro-life advocate and strong defender of our Second Amendment rights. Ed has strong conservative values and supports agriculture and conservation. Ed's military background and leadership experience make him the best choice to lead our district.
Paid for by the Ed Oliver campaign.
In the Dadeville Tiger Network, Chris Giddens alongside Scotty Fortenberry. Scotty Fortenberry going to take just a quick aside there to go handle some house cleaning here for us. We're coming off that heat timeout. That's brought to you, of course, by Glenn Smith, Chevy Buick GMC. We've got 6 minutes left in the first half. Dadeville Tigers not had an opportunity to put their offense on the field yet. Special teams, absolutely. It's hard to say that they could have done anything different. Reeltown's got a tricky kickoff, and it has really been difficult to get that thing fielded. But the good news is, they have been penalty-laden. We've had big sacks. Defense is standing up tall. 4 receivers now, 2 on either side. It's going to be 2nd and 16. Dadeville keeping them behind the sticks. You can't get mad at that. Defense playing great. He's going to show a handoff. He's taking off running around here to the wide side. Dadeville kind of loses contain just a little bit. Over pursues. He drops the ball. He's going to pick it back up and run in for another touchdown for Reeltown. That's going to put Reeltown up 12-0 right now on some of the craziest plays that you'll see this season. I would encourage y'all, if you listen in on the radio or on the app, make sure that you watch WAAC TV3. Watch these replays at 7:30 Saturday, 10 Sunday, and 7:30 Wednesday. I want y'all to watch this because I'm going to tell you something. You may watch 100 football games and not see something like this. They're going to line back up, that swinging gate formation, but they're going to go for 2. They're going to pick it up running behind a bunch of big bodies. So they're going to pick up that 2-point conversion and pick them up to 14-0. Reeltown Rebels ahead of the Dadeville Tigers right now. We're coming up on another Arctic Air and Heat kickoff. I'd like to give you a drive recap brought to you by Scotty Fortenberry. He's the Alpha Insurance agent. Scotty lives right here in town. The drive recap is going to be simple. The Reeltown Rebels come out. We had a big sack, huge sack. The offense comes back out for the next play, run an outside quarterback run. He sort of breaks contain, makes a man miss, runs a few more yards, drops the football, picks the football back up, and then runs it into the end zone. It's been a wild set of plays. Now, we're lining back up for another kickoff here. Reeltown Rebels getting ready to kick it off to Dadeville. The deep backs for Dadeville now are on about the 25, 28-yard line, something like that. They are just, you can't get up close enough because these kicks aren't going far, okay? And that's what's tricky about this. It's almost like an onside kick. But they're going to drop back. They're going to kick, another short kick. We are going to field this one, and we're going to take off, and he's running. And, my goodness, he's got a real good return there. He's going to be into enemy territory at about the 45-yard line. They're going to call it the 46-yard line. Boy, I'm going to tell you, they better hope they don't get Dadeville don't recover another one. He looked like he was gone out there. But they did manage to bring him down. But a great return somewhere in the neighborhood of 30-some-odd yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. 46-yard line, moving the right way. Moving from left to right, Dadeville's going to be out with 3 receivers to the far side. They're here on the near hash with 1 receiver over here. Running back's behind the quarterback. He's going to show a handoff and throw that screen out there. And, oh, my goodness, it was very close to having a good block, but a good hit by Reeltown. They're going to pick up a couple there on that. It's going to be 2nd down and somewhere in the 8-yard range. Nice little screen play there. This big part of Dadeville's offense. They're going to play the hashes. Now on the far side hash, 3 receivers here to the near side. They're going to count it up. If they've got the numbers, they're going to throw that screen. They're going to show that run right up the middle. Here he goes booting out to this side. And, man, he's got a long ball there, but he just overthrows it. He had a couple guys open out there, but It's going to take him just a little bit to get kind of dialed in this evening. But stay tuned, because I'm going to tell you something. Slade McCullers is going to hum this ball around. He's going to complete some passes tonight, and Dadeville's going to put up some points. I can guarantee it. All right, Dadeville lining back up now. No huddle for Dadeville. They get their plays right from the sideline. On the far side hash, 3 receivers here to the near side. That's the wide side. 1 receiver to the far side. Running back right beside the quarterback, Slade McCullers. He's going to take the snap, kind of bobbles it a little bit. He's looking downfield. He might just have to take off and run. He's going to pick up a couple. He did have a man wide open down there, but that snap sort of bobbled on him. And it's going to be 4th down. Dadeville not as prone to go for it on every 4th down as they have a kicker that they trust, and a good kicker. I mean, you can count him in for 30, 40 yards here, and he's going to be kicking from about the 43-yard line on a 4th and 8, 4th and 7, something like that. Getting ready here in that punt formation. These guys kind of shift around a little bit, make sure they're lined up just right. Reeltown's got a deep man to kick. He does not look interested in catching that ball. He's going to catch the side of his foot a little bit, but he's getting a good Dadeville bounce. He's going to be right about the 10-yard line. What a really, really good punt. They had a receiver out there to catch that punt. His hands were on his hips. He wasn't about to catch that ball. He wasn't worried about it at all. But I'm going to tell you, a little more hustle, and maybe that ball ain't sitting on your own 10-yard line. All right, here we are, 10-yard line. Dadeville Tiger defense coming out again. They've played a lights-out game. They've been very, very good. Now we've got them backed up into some good field position. They're going to have to make those explosive plays go 90 yards now instead of 20 yards. That's going to be much more challenging against this defense. Reeltown lines up in a huddle. The offensive line breaks out first, receivers later. Going to be on the near sideline, moving from right to left. 2 receivers on either side. Running back right beside the quarterback. He's going to take the snap. He's going to show a handoff. He's going to give it off, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage there. Not a very big gain. Matter of fact, that quarterback run that happened earlier, I'm just now looking at it, and that was actually a Wildcat-style play. Scotty Fortenberry back in the game with us. Scotty, you missed some of the craziest football I've ever seen in my whole life. Make sure you watch a replay on WAHC TV 3. Of course, you can catch those Saturday 7:30, Sunday at 10, and Wednesday at 7:30. Reeltown now in the huddle, moving from right to left. 2 receivers on either side. Quarterback's going to have a running back standing to his right. He's on this near hash down here. Dadeville looking to be in a nickel kind of look here on defense. Going to show handoff, boot out. He's under pressure, almost brought down, but he's going to manage to complete a pass out there. Oh, my goodness. He's only going to pick up about 2-3 yards maybe.
Yeah, that was a good play by Dadeville's defensive line there. They got in there and kind of got the quarterback out of his comfort zone. But, here we are. We got 2 minutes, 34 seconds, 14-0 Reeltown on the Arctic heat. Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard. I lost my breath there. I had to go to move a car.
Yeah, well, the parking's tricky out here in Dadeville, Alabama, it turns out. Reeltown going to line up, looking like they're kind of coming back to this wishbone look now. 3 running backs in the back. Everybody else down in the 3-point stance. Dadeville doesn't look surprised by it. They're going to catch up. As they try to drive forward and that plow, they're not going to push it forward. Dadeville's going to drive that thing back, Scotty. But they do manage to pick up a few yards. I think it's going to be a little short of the first down marker, and I've been wrong again.
Yep, they got just the ball just ahead of the first down marker there. So Reeltown get another set of downs. But, I'm excited for where we are right now, Chris. I think this defense is fixing to figure this out, and our offense is going to get on track, and I'm excited for this Dadeville Tiger team.
Well, you're right, Scott. I'm going to tell you something. There's a little shock and awe factor kind of worked in. They're probably seeing some new things, but they can't last all game. They're going to get settled in and dialed in and start noticing some trends. But this Dadeville Tiger defense here has played a lights-out game already.
Oh, they have, and this is going to be a game of momentum. There's going to be momentum switches here, and And so, you know, Dadeville's just got to weather the storm and get the thing going, and we're going to be all right.
Reeltown takes timeout. We're going to take one with them. A Glenn Smith Chevy Buick and GMC timeout. Get ready to smile. We'll be back in 60 seconds. We're back here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. Chris Geddenson beside Scotty Fortenberry. We're your new commentary team for this season. Excited to be here. Scotty, a longtime native. Myself as well. We're both very passionate about Dadeville Tiger football, and really a blessing to be here. Reeltown Rebels lining up in the huddle. Receivers are going to break out. We've got 2 to the near side, 1 to the far. He's going to have a running back beside him and an up back behind the guard. He's going to take the snap, show handoff. He's going to give it off. They're going to come over here to the left side, over here to our near side, and he's going to pick up a handful of yards.
Yeah, Chris, the Reeltown offensive line right now is really getting a good push on our defensive line, and so we got to get that fixed and get the momentum shifted back in our favor on defense.
Yeah, and I think that's a very real possibility. It's going to be 2nd and 3 now. That defense has been playing real good, but they're probably pretty tired already here in the first half. They've been on the field for a hot minute. Dadeville did get on the ball on offense for just a little bit, but that didn't last too long. We're in underneath the last minute here. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 to the far. He's going to show that screen pass. He's going to throw it, but it's not going to quite make it. They're going to call it an incomplete pass.
So that's a big play for the defense right there.
Going to bring up another 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down, and looks like about 3. We got 48 seconds, 14-0. Reeltown in favor on the Sunshine Eaton and Harris scoreboard.
All right, going to be some personnel changing over here on the Reeltown side. With a small school like that, personnel changes can mean big changes. It can make a big difference. Reeltown is in a huddle, so they have to be careful, make sure that their players are getting off the field in time. They're going to line back up in that wishbone offense. Means they got 7 men with their hand in the dirt, 3 in the backfield, and a quarterback getting ready to hand it off to somebody. He's going to hand it up over the right side, and he's going to pick up enough for the 1st down before he gets sort of dragged down and pushed the pile another 4, 5, 7, 8 yards.
We got a flag on the far side. I'll be interested to see what this is. Maybe this is going to back Reeltown up. Usually that's either too many people on the line or maybe even a false start.
41-yard line.
And Reeltown is backing up here. Seems like they got the word early. As we wait on the call here. You know what, Scotty, this kind of coverage is only possible because we got great sponsors. Great sponsors like Kia of Auburn, Thomas Auto Parts, Melissa Reynolds for Probate Judge, Armstrong Holly Plumbing, Valley National Bank, and A&M Plumbing. And Reeltown now back in that huddle. A little more personnel shifts here. They did have that penalty counted against them.
Maybe it may even been a sideline warning over there because I'm not. Well, no, there they are. They're backing them up. Looks like maybe a 15-yard penalty. That's big for the Dadeville Tigers right there. That's going to set them up at about, looks like about 3rd and 8 compared to the 3rd and 3. So Dadeville's got a chance here to make a stop. This is an important drive.
They are going to get the 1st down. They're going to get a fresh set of downs.
Must have been after the play.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1st down here on roughly the 26-yard line of their own territory here. Moving right to left are the Rebels. Dadeville defense patiently waiting. No hands on their hips. They look ready to play ball out here. Back in that wishbone look. 3 men in the back. 7 with their hands in the dirt, and a quarterback getting ready to work out the difference here. He's going to hand it off. A nice sweep play over here to the near side near me. They're kind of catch contain on Dadeville. He's going to pick up a big chunk there before he's pushed out of bounds. And I have to watch that jaw jacket on the sideline.
Yeah, they are. The referees will do a good job at getting that stop. But we've got to, more importantly, we got to figure out that contain right there. That's a couple times now that we've Reeltown's been able to break contain on the Dadeville defense. So we got to get that figured out and quick.
And it is tough. I mean, you're talking about having a lot of big bodies in there. They're all moving the same direction. They know where they're going. and you get 10 men blocking in front of you, it's tough to try to get hit. They're going to line back up in this wishbone look here. Big formation. Dave, we're going to crowd that line of scrimmage. They know what's coming here. All right, they're going to sweep the other side. Same play, opposite side. They're going to break contain again. Enough for the first down and more. It's 20, 30, 40-yard pickup. He's down to the 5. That's going to be a touchdown. Reeltown, goodness gracious, this one's running, Scotty.
Yeah, yep. It's unfortunate here, Chris. Dadeville put themselves in harm's way, so to speak, with the two kickoff fumbles, and now here we're sitting at 20-0 at the end of the first quarter on your Sunshine Heat and Air scoreboard.
They are going to go back into that swinging gate formation. They're 50% right now. They're 2-point conversions. They did throw it to the big side over here. They've thrown a fade. The fade didn't work. The big side run did.
Well, they kind of come back there, Chris, and this last drive, we've seen a lot of the familiar Reeltown that we're used to, and so they're really doing a good job at throwing different things at us right now.
Shift back to an extra point look. Kick, it's up, and it's good. It's going to be 21-0. Reeltown Rebels.
20-0.
Oh, that was no good.
No good. Yeah,
no
it was
good.
Wide right. It
he
looked like
pushed
it missed it. Yeah, it looked like it missed it by about 2 feet.
My goodness. All right, 20-0 is your score at the end of the first quarter here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. Y'all stay tuned. We've got a bunch more football coming up right here.
Water and plumbing are far too powerful to fight alone. If you have a problem with your plumbing or your water, you're going to call the professionals at Armstrong Holly Plumbing. 256-392-3809. That's 256-392-3809. Armstrong Holly Plumbing does it right the first time, and they guarantee it. Clogged drains, leaky faucets, or replacing old fixtures, it doesn't matter. Call Armstrong Holly Plumbing now, your hometown plumbing company for over 10 years. If it's leaking, stinking, or not draining, call Armstrong Holly Plumbing.
You can do insurance with anyone, but why limit your options with one company standard? Dadeville Insurance in downtown Dadeville is your independent agents with almost unlimited companies to quote any personal or commercial insurance needs. Carolyn Parkman has been trusted for decades to get her customers insurance they need, all with an unsurpassed commitment to service. Get the most options with Dadeville Insurance with the best service from Carolyn, Barbara, and Brandy. Call for all your insurance options, 825-4612. Get the lake's best prices and services at Dadeville Insurance. Gary Ingram Paving has been providing quality grading and paving work in Tallapoosa County and the state of Alabama for over 25 years. We do all types of paving work from private driveways to full-service state highways. We also do concrete work ranging from curb and sidewalk installation to ground gutter water runoff jobs. No job is too big or too small. Exceptional service is our standard. Call today, 256-825-6878 for all your paving, grading, and concrete needs. Gary Ingram Grading and Paving, paving the way for Dadeville Tiger football in the state of Alabama.
Gill's Prestige Selection in Opelika has the largest prestige inventory in all of East Central Alabama. Bank financing and interest rates as low as 2.9%. Get approved in less than 3 minutes online at GillsPrestige2.com. Gill's Auto Sale with in-house financing as low as 14.9%. Low monthly payments as low as $299 down and a free 30,000-mile or 3-month powertrain warranty on all Gill's premium pre-owned vehicles. Remember, you got to get to Gill's Auto Sales.
Morrison Haynes Law Firm in Alexander City are proud members of our community. Our team of dedicated employees live, work, and support our local communities, and we are all actively engaged in our hometowns. Just like all area players, parents, and coaches, we are committed to the betterment of our local area and want to wish all of our area teams the best of luck this fall. The Morris Haynes Law Firm, a proud supporter of all area athletics.
Renfro's Market on Highway 280 in Dadeville has become the lake's full-service grocery store, offering big market quality with service that can only be found in a hometown atmosphere. Renfro's Market in Dadeville has set the standard for meats, offering full-time butchers along with the region's highest quality selection. Our full deli makes all the favorites fresh daily and offers fast and delicious options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're a full-time resident or just visiting the Lake Martin area, visit Renfro's Market in Dadeville. For weekly specials, visit renfrosmarket.com. Renfro's Market, top quality with top service every day.
Talmadge East believes Tallapoosa County is a great place to call home. That's why he's running to be our next probate judge. As a member of the Trump team, Talmadge East led the fight for conservative principles like our Second Amendment gun rights and protecting the unborn. Guided by his faith and family, Talmadge East wants to bring those same conservative values to the courthouse. Vote Talmadge East for probate judge. Paid for by East for Judge. P.O. Box 83, Davidston, Alabama.
Hi, I'm Talmadge East. I'm asking for your vote on November the 6th, and I approve this message.
We're back here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. Reeltown getting ready to kick off again. And you can hear a pin drop over here on this Dadeville sideline. They hate to see these kickoffs. The past couple have been rough, but the last one was good. They get a high kickoff again. It's going to be short. He's going to field that ball, and he's going to take off here. Last time was a really big return. They're going to have a tough time bringing him down, but they managed to get him down near the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Reeltown covered good there. It was a short kick, but you know, we got a chance here now. We got the ball back, and it's time for the offense to get settled in, and we got to score. You know, the quicker we can score in this first half, the better opportunity we're gonna have to get back in this ball game.
You're right, Scott. As time goes on, if Dadeville Tigers, if they'll stick with it, they got a good shot of staying in this game. We got 3 receivers to the far side, from right to left, 1 receiver to the near. Going to take a snap as Slade McCullers going to drop back, look to pass. Didn't see the first read. He's going to roll out. He's going to drop it off to his little release route here. He's going to shake a man, but he's going to get brought down by the second, maybe pick up 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, that was actually a good run after the catch there by Cooper Childers.
Very good.
Good dump offs. The Reeltown secondary had our receivers covered up, and Slade rolled out and dumped it off and got a positive gain.
Dadeville Tigers, they do not huddle. This is their play style. They're out there. They get the call in from the quarterback. They got 2 receivers. I'm sorry, for the offensive coordinator. They got 2 receivers on either side. Quarterback and a running back standing side by side, and a shotgun behind the center. Surveying the defense, going to take the snap, show a handoff. So he's going to try to keep it, but he is, looked like it might have been the wrong read, Scotty.
Yeah, it might have been there, Chris. It looked like Josh Taylor had maybe a few yards to get on the outside there, but Slade chose to keep it and just was met right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 7.
You got to pick this thing up now. This is where I get excited, Scott. I like to see David put this thing in the air. I've seen him really successful in the air. I know it's a little nerve-wracking, but 4 receivers, 2 on either side. He's going to roll out this way to the wide side of the field under pressure. Going to throw that ball, gets tipped. But because the ball was tipped, they're not going to get that pass interference. That's the only reason, because the ball was tipped in the air. But our receiver was just about tackled before he had a shot at getting close to that ball.
It was, and it was really a well-designed play. The play was open. The Reeltown defender there made a good play, and so it looks like we're going to kick it away here and put our defense back on the field, and we need a real good punt. Alex Sims is our punter, and he has the ability to really flip the field. So
sure does.
Maybe we'll get it right here.
All right, now they're going to be on their own 30-yard line, looking to send this thing deep. Reeltown got a couple guys back to receive it. He's going to catch side of his foot. Not going to be his best punt. And looks like they're going to spot that thing close to the 50-yard line, nearly a 20-yard punt.
Tell you, we're putting a lot of pressure on our defense. This will be the 3rd, if not the 4th drive that Reeltown's had the ball on our side of the 50.
You're right. You're right. Reeltown coming out. They're going to line up in their traditional huddle.
We're accustomed to playing 11 on each side of the ball, but right now in this first half, Chris, it's been our defense that's been out there, a long time, and so we got to get a stop right here. Every time we can stop them, we can build confidence, and it'll just get better going forward.
You're right. You're right. Looks like they got about 46 yards to go, moving from left to right. 3 receivers to the far side, quarterback and running back standing right here beside each other. I think they're playing 10-man ball out there. He's going to hand that thing off, and Get brought down for a very short gain, 2-yard gain there. And the Tigers still playing great D.
Oh, yeah, that's a good push by the defensive line there, Max McClendon.
I think Reeltown run that play with 10 players. If they're missing a receiver out there, if my calculations are correct.
You notice that, on this starting of this drive right here, Reeltown seemed to be wanting to spread it out a little bit more, so it's going to put some pressure on defensive backs and our linebackers.
Yeah, it's going to keep everybody a little off center because you don't know what they're coming out in. They're going to line back up in the shotgun. 2 receivers here to the near side. It's the short side, from left to right. 1 receiver on the opposite. Running back and an up back lined up right here. He's going to run out and like an option look. He's not going to pitch it. He's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up, I think, enough, close to enough for the first down.
Yeah, it's going to be close there. I tell you, that's a gritty little quarterback that Reeltown's got on the field tonight. And, he runs hard. He's low to the ground, a good center, low gravity, and he turns that ball up. You better be ready to stick him.
Looks like we got some buffet busters coming to the game here. I'm looking for that wishbone. A pretty good spot there. Gonna be 3rd and 3 now. Back into that wishbone. 7 men hand to the dirt. 3 in the backfield. Any of them can get it. It's a misdirection offense. They've got to be careful here. They're going to hand it off over to the left side there. They don't pick up very much. Did a much better job. Davis says we got that ball. Let's see what the officials say.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's
right
turnover.
Now.
That's Dadeville Tiger ball.
That right there can be the momentum shift that we've needed. We need to get our guys to get on back over here on the sidelines. The referees are, they're letting them go at it, but they're not going to let them go at it for long. But this is a crucial play in the game right here. We've got 8 minutes, 24 seconds, 20-0 on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard. This is the time right here that Dadeville needs to turn this ball game around.
Yeah, absolutely right. They're going to come out, 4 wide receivers set, 2 on either side. This is a big play for Dadeville. That's one way to get off the field, Tigers. And you get a turnover. You'll come off that field. You let your offense get out there and start hammering away. Slade, McCullers, back, takes the snap. He's going to show that speed option look that we seen a minute ago. Boy, he drops that head, and he slams straight into a defender. And he's going to drop the ball, but they are going to call the ball dead.
That was a good call. I watched him go to the ground.
Yep.
There's going to be differences of opinion, but I seen his knee hit when the ball come out. So good call by the referees.
Yeah, absolutely right. We're going to show that again here on our Mark Allen Treadwell Attorneys at Law replay here with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Make sure that you watch our replays here on WAXC TV so you get to see all this good, exciting action for yourself. Taking an acid before if you're a Tiger fan. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Near side is the short side. They're on the near hash. He looks up the defense, takes a snap. We're going to drop back to pass. He's got that tall receiver we love to see out there. He just drops it just barely. And that's Mr. Easton. That's PJ himself.
I'll tell you, that was a great pass by Slade McCullers right there, and couldn't have been thrown any better. Would have been a big game for our offense, but he just couldn't grab a hold to it.
Scotty, I'm looking at PJ, and I'm looking at the man covering right here. I believe I'd run that play 4 times in a row. I believe I'd throw it at PJ every single time, because if he catches it, he's going to run that boy over.
Yep, that was a well-drawn-out play by the Tigers.
Tigers got 3 receivers to the far side. He's going to drop back. He's going to roll over there to that far side. He's got a man short. He's going to – oh, my goodness. I thought he was going to pick up those rack yards, but not going to quite make enough. He's missing about 2 to make the first down here. Or the Dadeville Tigers are going to bring up a 4th and short.
Reeltown's got a man down on the side over there. That's going to hope he's okay. And he looked like he went down hard, and I think he was the one that made the initial contact on Jamarion Wilkerson there. Good catch by Jamarion, good pass by Slade, but it's going to be interesting to see what Dadeville decides to do right here.
It is. We're going to take a quick timeout with that injured player timeout here. Of course, all your timeouts are brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevy Buick GMC. Get ready to smile. We'll be back shortly.
When it comes to modern banking, innovation is important. Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville offers all the convenience of online banking, but something that hasn't gone out of style with us is value of relationship. We're friends you know, and you'll walk in with a personal human touch. While other banks are losing touch, squeezing fees, and going automated, Farmers and Merchants Bank is engaging our customers with a full free personal and business bank account. Local loan decisions made faster and with less red tape. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Floyd's Feed and Seed in downtown Dadeville has an inventory to choose from for the entire family. Let's see here. Boots by Georgia, Laredo, and Dan Post. Carhartt for children and adults. If it's Wrangler jeans you're looking for, Floyd's has them too. Horse Tack, Lodge cookware, and rocking chairs. Other items to choose from are jewelry, purses, and overalls. Miss Faye and the crew look forward to seeing you soon. That's Floyd's Feed and Seed in downtown Dadeville.
It's a great time to save big at Glenn Smith Buick GMC in Opelika. Step up to GMC with a Yukon SLT featuring third-row seating and heated leather seats. Just $49,900 at Glenn Smith GMC. Experience the new Buick with 16 Encores at 26% off, or just $18,900 at Glenn Smith Buick.
And that's why so many people buy from us every day right here in Opelika, Alabama at Glenn Smith. Get ready to smile.
Lake Martin Garage, towing, tires, and muffler. Now they also do auto repair, have new and used tires, auto lockout service, 24-hour wrecker service. Let me give you this number right now. Put it down. 256-825-6139. 256-825-6139. Also, they will beat competitors' price guaranteed. Lake Martin Garage, 256-825-6139.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
We have a promise to keep with this community, our pledge of respect for your family and your needs in every funeral arrangement.
A funeral is a time that calls for consideration.
For that reason, we won't consider anyone else.
For a full range of funeral services with sensitivity, compassion, and respect, call Radney Funeral Home at 256-234-2511 or Langley Funeral Home at 256-896-2571. Your hometown funeral homes.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Back on the Dadeville Tiger Network. Dadeville is going to go for it. They got to pick up 2 yards here in a Wildcat formation. It's going to be the old quarterback keeper with a Wildcat.
Like
here, I'm going to have to
close
catch his
there.
number.
That was Cameron Ty that was running out of the Wildcat there. Referee calls for.
Looks like they're going to pick up the first down, Scotty. They're moving the chains.
Yep. That's a big Ingram paving grading first down right there.
You're absolutely right. Man, that is exciting to see. Dev's got to get a man off the field. They got 3 receivers to the wide side. That's the nearest side here. 1 to the far. Slade surveying the defense, counting them up. Looks like that screen is there, but he's going to throw it. There's a little miscommunication there between him and Mr. McClendon, Xander McClendon, and just a little miscommunication there, and that ball was nearly picked off, but it just through the hands.
Yeah, that was just some, like you said, some miscommunication there. The receiver hadn't even made his break when Slade threw the ball.
Yeah, they showed the screen over here on this side. I was surprised they didn't take it. They had 3 receivers to 2 defenders, and that's usually the call. Now they've got 2 receivers to this side and only 1 defender. That screen's going to be there. We've got 1 receiver to the far side and an up back standing over the tackle. Slade's going to make a quick audible. He's going to show that speed option pitch. He's going to pitch it off, and he's going to get eat up in the backfield, Scotty. I think forward progress is going to lose him about 4 or 5 yards maybe.
Yep, that looks like it, Chris. And right now, this point in the game, Reeltown's just being more physical than Dadeville. It's kind of, we've got to suck it up right here, and we've got to get physical with them. It's 20-0. All you can do is just keep fighting.
It's 3rd and 15, but it's only the second quarter. About halfway through the second quarter, Dadeville's still very much alive in this game. 3 receivers to the wide side. That's the far side. 1 receiver to this side. So he's going to back up. He's going to hum that thing over the middle, just through the hands of Cooper Childers. My goodness, he would have been going to the races.
Yeah, that was it was a little bit behind him, but he made a good effort to get to it and actually had his hands on the ball. You just got to make them catches. Looks like we're going to have to kick it away right here. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left on the Sunshine Hitting and Air scoreboard.
That's difficult when you went through it on 4th to keep yourself alive, and now you're in the 4th 15. You got no option. You gotta punt it, but they're in sort of a punt safe formation. Is Reeltown watching for that fake? 1 man deep. He doesn't look interested in returning it. High snap. That thing's gonna. I think he's going to be able to get off a kick there. His best punt of the night, probably. And his punt made a first down. It's going to bring it down to the 40, maybe the 48-yard line.
Yeah, we just, it's just, what we got to do here, Chris, we got to settle down. We're making way too many mistakes. Seems like we just got to get settled down, just sink into the ball game here and get this thing turned around. This is another very important drive for this Dadeville defense.
It feels like we're sort of playing into Reeltown's plan here, not playing our game. So, look, I'm excited to see the Dadeville Tigers get in here and get clicking, but it's hard to get your offense clicking when you're not on the field very much.
Yeah,
Dadeville right. Defense obviously getting a little tired now halfway through the second quarter, and they've been on the field for the vast majority of it. Now, they're going to line up in a formation I've seen in warm-up. They've got 2 receivers on either side, and they've got a couple tight ends in the shotgun. They're going to hand it over to the right side, and he's going to take off. He's going to break off for a big gain. Now, Reeltown is running wild out here. That's going to be another touchdown, Scotty.
Yep, I'll tell you, that kid right there, that's number 5. That's Kiki Hughley for Reeltown. That's 2 runs I've seen here in the last couple drives that he is strong. You can just tell he's got some big, strong legs, and you're not going to be able to wrap up. You're not going to be able to tackle him with your arms.
And that wasn't an outside run. That's right up the middle. That's big on big. They're going to line up for the extra point. They're showing that swinging gate. Looks like we're going to have a little heat timeout. We're going to take a heat timeout with them. Brought to you by Glenn Smith, Chevy Buick, and GMC. Get ready to smile. Stay tuned. A lot more football coming up. We're back here on the Dadeville Tiger Network, live on Kalijah Country 97.5. And, of course, on a replay here on WAXC TV. You can catch them every Saturday at 7:30 p.m., Sunday at 10 p.m., and Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. You can also watch it Kalijah Country. You go to their website, WKGA975.com, and you'll find the link there. You can actually watch these games if they get archived on YouTube. Watch them at your convenience. They're going to come out. Now going back to that conventional extra point look. Looks like they're going to go for 1 here. They will line it up. I'm sure they love a block here. They've made a good rush, good jump, but looks like it's going to go through. It's going to be 27-0. Reeltown ahead. And we're going to take it. Scotty, the fans here, I mean, mouths are wide open.
Yeah, they are, Chris. But here's the thing in a game like this. Yeah, we're getting beat 27-0, still in the first half. But here's the thing. Right now is where your senior leadership steps up.
Right.
Your coaches, they got to platoon them all together and say, hey, there's 2 halves of football.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really important right now that the seniors on this team gets these guys up and there cannot be an ounce of quit.
These ain't, in my perception, Scotty, you may disagree, but I don't think these are X and O problems. I don't think this is football strategy problems. This, to me, this looks like getting out there and hitting somebody in the mouth problem. I think our guys are plenty physical. We've seen it. We just got to get out of our head and get out there and have a little fun, play this ball game. And maybe this 27-point lead will be enough to shake loose those cobwebs and get our Tigers back on top of these Rebels. Rebels getting ready to kick off now. Kickoff brought to you by Arctic Air and Heat, where it is a great time to call and get a maintenance. It's going to be that tall, short kick. It is going to be fielded. He's going to take off a pretty good little return there. It looked like he had an opening. He's going to get brought down about the 40-yard line. They're on 40, moving from right to left now.
So, right here is and I know I've said this every drive, this is an important drive, but we just got to settle in right here. We got to run our offense the way we know how to run our offense and move the ball down the field.
Right now we're taking the play here from the sideline. We got two receivers on either side. Running back going to line up slightly behind Slade McCullers there and off to the right. On the near sideline, that's the short side here. He's going to take the snap. We're going to show a handoff. He's going to hand it off and going to lose 2 or 3 yards there on the read play, but there's a flag.
Looks like it might have been a face mask. I don't know if it was an intentional or not, but that's what it looked like to me.
And we will wait here and see what the officials are going to bring to the table here.
We got to use this right here. Looks like they're going to mark it off for 15 yards, and so we got to use this as a catalyst. No, it was an inadvertent, so it was only 5 yards, but we'll still replay first down, and it looks like we'll be about 1st and 8, 1st and 7.
Yep, 1st and 7 here. As Tigers get lined up, 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here to the near. 1 up back, and the running back. The running back's going to get the ball here on that dive play. He's going to pick up a couple of forward progress.
Right. He run. That was Javante Holly there. He hit the hole hard and got some positive gain out of it. And the Reeltown linebackers made a good pursuit and got him down for, looks like you said, about 3-yard gain. So it's going to put us about 2nd and 4.
And Javante, I'd like to see him out there. Just a heck of a ball player. As is Slade McCullers. I mean, we've got some hosses out here on offense. We've seen them. They've played some tough downs, and they've come through really good last week, the Horseshoe Bend game. Now, 3 receivers over to the right side. He's going to roll over to that side now under pressure. He's going to throw that ball a little high. Pretty good coverage by the Rebels. Looked like a little contact, though.
It did, and I think they're going to call that as an uncatchable ball. Would probably be the only reason that may not have been called pass interference, because there was contact, but you got to be able to catch it for it to be interference.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. Tigers moving from right to left. Slade McCullers calling for the play. Want to know what's going on out here. We got 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Tight end and back, kind of an H-back position. Running back beside the quarterback. Surveys the defense. Going to take the snap, step back to pass. He's got a quick slant right there, and man, what a good! Finally, we get that completion we've been needing.
That's what we need right there, Chris. That's, just to get in our offense, and just settle down, make good passes, catch the ball when you can. When it comes to you, you hit your hands. You got to make that catch. That's an important Ingram Paving and Grading first down.
I don't know that the score would be the same if we had caught everything they hit us in the hand.
That's right.
But Slade slings that ball out there, Scotty. It's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world to snag one of those. 2 receivers over here to the near side, 1 to the far. He's going to throw the handoff. He does hand it off. He's going to bounce it outside. He's going to lose about 3 as I drop everything on to the floor.
Well, that was just a real good play by their defense there. Reeltown made a good pursuit on that sweep and got him down behind the line. And it looks like it's going to be 2nd and about 13, 14.
Good effort there by Josh Taylor, though, as he checks out. And Javante Holly checks back in. He's going to stand beside Slade McCullers. 2 receivers over here the near side. 1 to the far. We got the size advantage over there on that far side. He's going to show the handoff. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to rush out. There's going to be a flag on the play, and the position will usually find a holding call.
Yeah, I think you're going to be right.
We're seeing a little bit of frustration. Right? Yeah. You can see a little frustration moves out here, and just sort of some of that body language. Looks like maybe they're getting a little frustrated. That's not a good headspace to be in.
It's not, and right now, Reeltown's just getting a little bit better push on our offensive line than we would like, and we got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first half, and we really need to get some points out of this.
We do got our Farmers Agent John Buno halftime show coming up here. That'll be a good one. We're going to get I'm going to get a heck of a penalty there. It's going to be about second and a mile, quarter mile, somewhere in that ballpark. I'm waiting on the scoreboard over here. I'm scared to count that high, Scotty. It's going to be second and 23.
But we've seen it. In the spring and last week. We're susceptible to have a big play at any time.
And here goes Slade. He finds a little pocket there. Oh, my goodness. And that ball is going to be in and out of the hands of Xander McClendon.
That's 4 or 5 passes Slade's had dropped that should have been called, and that makes it tough on the quarterback. He's making good throws. We got to get our hands on the ball, and we got to get control of that ball and bring it in. That would have been a big game for us right there.
And it's important to remember, Scotty, like you can't get 28 points in one play. Just focus on the next play. Focus on picking up the next yard, and that's your way back into this game. 3 receivers over here to the near side. They got the numbers advantage. 1 to the far side. They're on the far hash right now, moving from right to left. Slade going to hum that thing down the field on the street, and he's got the man, but he's going to drop it. My goodness, in and out of the hands of Jamarian Wilkerson.
Yep, he had him beat, and Slade couldn't have been a better pass. That would have been huge right there. That's one that we wish we could get back and do over and have some different results.
Yeah, long ball there. Would have picked up fresh set of downs. Would likely got us a touchdown. But, hey, the good thing is we found us a honeypot.
Yeah, that's right.
We know one guy that we can beat with one of ours.
That's right. And I see Coach J.D. Adkins down there with Slade on the sidelines, and that's important for what, right now he's got to get Slade and say, hey, here we are. You're doing everything you can do. So just hang in there, keep your head up.
Dadeville punts off the side of the foot, but it gets a good little roll there, and looks like Reeltown's going to get the ball on about the 27-yard line. They're on 27, so they'll have a good 73-yard hike to pay dirt.
Yep, looks like we got 2 minutes and 44 seconds left, Chris. 27-0 Reeltown on top of Dadeville right here, and that's your Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard.
Reeltown lining up now. Let's see. We're going to see the personnel that comes in. Try to figure out if this is going to be a spread look. And it looks like it is going to be a spread look just by looking at the size of the people coming in. I could be wrong, but you see those buffet busters come up, and we just about bank it's going to be that wing T look.
And I'm not going to say I blame them, but Reeltown they're going to try to score again because they know how powerful this offense is at Dadeville. So they're not comfortable with a 27-0
You're right.
lead.
Reeltown comes out 4 wide receivers. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near. They motion a man across the quarterback's face. Quarterback's going to take off on a design run. He's going to get brought down for about a gain of 2 yards there. Good play there by the Dadeville defense.
Yeah, the defense made a little push that time and got into the backfield and made a minimal gain out of it.
Dadeville Tigers now. Well, I tell you, this has been a stressful one, Scotty.
It has.
All right, they're going to get in a new formation here, a new personnel grouping is Reeltown as they get the play, call it in the huddle. They break out. We're going to see 2 receivers over here to the near side. Check that to 3 receivers over here to the near side, and an up back over here to the near side as well, and a running back. So definitely a numbers advantage over here to the right side. Playing with numbers a lot is Reeltown. Going to hand it off to the right side, but he's get gobbled up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was. I tell you this. The line looks like maybe they've found out what they've been doing wrong here, and so they've had 2 real good pushes there. We ran a stunt there with our safety, and he was in there on that tackle, Alex Sims. Looks like timeout here with 1 minute and 41 seconds left in the first half.
We're going to take a Glenn Smith Chevy Buick GMC timeout with them. Get ready to smile. Be back. We're back here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. Chris Giddens and Scotty Fortenberry here, live on Kalijah Country 97.5. Of course, you can always watch your replays right here on WAAC TV 3. Dadeville Tigers down 27 points. It looks like for the first time tonight, Reeltown looks like they're going to line up to show a punt.
Yeah, they just about have to at this point of the game, and with it being at this place on the field, we need a big return. Oh! How big could this be? How big?
It's
could this
over
be?
the head.
Oh yeah.
My goodness! He didn't catch it. Yeah! That's going to be a touchdown, Dadeville. No, they're going to call it down on the 1 inch.
We're going to be on the 1 yard line, but this could be a momentum shift right now.
This is huge. Finally, special teams swinging Dadeville's way. It was a high snap, went over the head of the punter. The punter couldn't quite get his hands on it. Dadeville manages to rush it down right there on the 1 inch yard line. I'm talking about maybe a fly fart away from being a touchdown right here.
Yep, that was big. This could be what we've been looking for right here. We've got the ball on the 1 yard line. We have got to get 6 right here. It's a minute 25 seconds left in the first half. 27-0. Reeltown on your Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard.
Devil's going to line up here. I mean, they're close. They're going to line up in the shotgun again. 2 receivers on either side, and running back behind them. Reeltown brings all the safeties up. They know what's coming. That's Slade slamming forward for a touchdown.
That's Slade McCullers. That's your quarterback / fullback right there when you get inside the 5 like that.
You're right, Scotty. That's a Tebow West type of quarterback that'll just lower his head, and well, he'll make sure your mouthpiece is in.
That was very, very, very important right now. It's we got to make sure we get our extra points in right here.
So we're going to show like we're going for 2 here, out of a wildcat type of look, Scotty. A big heavy set. We're going to show a speed sweep. Not going to give it, but we are going to take off running. I don't think he's going to quite get in. And with forward progress there, that's going to be no good. But Tigers are on the board. We're happy to see that. It's 6-27. Dadeville Tigers.
All right, Chris. Well, that. Like I said, that was a real big. Maybe it's been a first half of mistakes. We've created more mistakes than Reeltown so far, and the scoreboard shows it.
I think that it's a great time to do a drive recap. Also, Scotty, that was go for it. I think you can take this one.
Yeah, that was pretty simple there. That our defense held them like we needed to there, and then we caused a mistake. They had a bad snap, and then we get the ball on the 1 yard line, and Slade McCullers takes it from there and gets 6. So.
And that's your drive recap brought to you by Alpha Agent Scotty Fortenberry. That's That's Dadeville's Alpha Agent. He's right here on Broadneck Street. I want y'all to come out and see him for all your insurance needs. And also want to say a special thank you to our sponsors like Alabama Funeral Home, Mark Allen Treadwell, Attorney at Law, A&M Plumbing, Jeremy Jeffcoat for House 81, Gorey's Furniture Express, and Floyd's Feed and Seed. We're getting ready for another kickoff. All of your kickoffs this game are going to be brought to you by Arctic Air and Heat. Perfect time to get your unit serviced and getting ready for the winter here. Get through some of all that stuff that's been gathering through the summer here. Kickoff now for Dadeville. Going to be an onside kick. Got a good, nice hop right there. Oh, my goodness. We got Dadeville players down there.
It's a fight.
It's going to be a scrum. They're going to give it to Reeltown.
Yeah. Reeltown guy made a good recovery there, but that was a great onside kick by Alex Sims there.
Perfect.
I mean, it was perfect. It took about the 10 yards, and then it made the hop and gave us an opportunity. Just unfortunate for Dadeville that Reeltown made a good play.
He kicks it over towards one of those linemen that are up front. They're typically bigger guys, typically not your hands team, that sort of thing. He kicks it, and right as that ball is about to get to him, Scotty, that thing hops up like it's got a mind of its own. Leaps right over his head. Dadeville was dangerously close there to getting that ball.
Yep, so it looks like there's some confusion on the Reeltown sideline over there. But we still got a minute and 20 seconds left. So this is be interested to see if Reeltown tries to score, if they just try to take it on into the halftime.
They are back out into their 2 tight ends shotgun set. 2 receivers to this side. Quarterback's going to show that speed option look. Going to dip it off to the running back. They're going to bring him down. They're going to be down near the own 30-yard line with a 9-yard loss there, bringing up 2nd and 19.
Looks like right here towards the end of the first half that Coach Hunter Price, Dadeville's defensive coordinator, has found something that he's catching on to here, and maybe we're fixing to figure out how to stop this offense and get this thing turned around here coming out in the second half.
Absolutely. And now as Dadeville gets ready, Reeltown's going to get their play from the sideline, feed it in through the huddle here. And I seen looks like they're going to be back out in that shotgun look with one H-back, one receiver here to the near side. They're on the far hash with the receiver on that side. Quarterback takes the snap. It's going to be a design quarterback run right up the middle. He's not going anywhere there, Scotty.
No.
He's going to pick up maybe, it was deceptive. He picked up about 4 yards.
Well, you kind of hope from a Dadeville standpoint that, eventually this thing's the numbers are going to play in our favor. We run 11 on offense and most of the time 11 on defense. And so Reeltown, I was talking to some of their fans earlier, and they kind of go both ways. So hopefully here at the end of the first half, it's starting to wear them down, and we come out here fresh for the second half and get this going the way the Dadeville fans want to see it.
But we are going to take a quick timeout, brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevy Buick and GMC. Get ready to smile. We'll be back in about 30 seconds right here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. We're back here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. Scotty, the only reason we're able to do this kind of stuff is because we got great sponsors. Tell us a little bit about some of our sponsors here.
Well, we've got Alabama Funeral Home, Mark Allen Treadwell, attorney at law, A&M Plumbing, Jeff Cope for House 81, Gorey's Furniture Express, and Floyd's Feed and Seed right here today.
Like them. All right, we're going to be back in a shotgun set with a couple receivers over there to the far side, and they're going to run off over there to the far side, and he's going to get gobbled up.
I'll tell you what.
No gain.
This you're starting to see some pep in Dadeville's step here right here at the end of the first half. As time runs out on the Sunshine Heat and Air scoreboard there, looks like we're going to go to half at 27-6 for the visitors. And but you know what? Hey, it was a momentum shift right there at the end of the first half. So I'm excited to see what's going to come up in the second half.
Absolutely, a lot more football coming up. And right before that football, how about our John Buno Farmers Agent halftime show coming up in just a minute? Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back in just a couple.
Fred's Cabinet Shop of Dadeville is East Central Alabama's quality custom cabinet dealer for the general public and all contractors. Fred's Cabinet Shop is a family-owned custom wood cabinet manufacturer and has served the region for over 30 years. Our approach is not cookie-cutter. Our cabinetry is crafted with old-fashioned artisanship, coupled with ultra-modern finishing techniques. Please explore our portfolio online at fredscabinetshopinc.com and see how Joel and Fred's Cabinets delivers.
It's America's best warranty, 10 years or 100,000 miles. So whatever that budget is that we're going to set aside for that payment, let's keep that. Regardless in your travels, you pull into any Hyundai dealership for 10 years or 100,000 miles, you're going to be covered. No budget busters, no expenses jumping up at you that you might not have already been able to plan for. I think that's a little bit of what you were hoping to be able to do with your retirement, isn't it? Hyundai of Auburn is the natural choice for you then.
Morrison Haynes Law Firm in Alexander City are proud members of our community. Our team of dedicated employees live, work, and support our local communities, and we are all actively engaged in our hometowns. Just like all area players, parents, and coaches, we are committed to the betterment of our local area and want to wish all of our area teams the best of luck this fall. The Morris Haynes Law Firm, a proud supporter of all area athletics.
Payne's Furniture is located in downtown Dadeville, Alabama. Donald Payne has been in this business for a long time, right there on the square in downtown Dadeville. Now, if you don't see what you're looking for, just tell Donald. He's got access to furniture all over the U.S. Dinette sets, big butt rocking chairs, baby. Really cool twin soccer goal bed, couches, lounge chairs, and a whole lot more for you and your family at Payne's Furniture in downtown Dadeville.
Healthy hearts make more memories. More moments with grandkids and family, more days on the lake, and more sunsets. Hi, I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett. Here at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic of Central Alabama, we are committed to keeping your heart healthy so you can keep on making memories. We proudly serve patients here in Alex City and surrounding communities, offering comprehensive cardiac care from our convenient location within Russell Medical Center. Call today for an appointment.
Welcome back to the Dadeville Tiger Network. Here we're in the Farmer's Agent John Buno halftime show. So if you're just joining us, here on Kalanja Country 97.5 live, or if you've tuned in on WAXC TV3, you've missed some stuff. You've missed some crazy things happen here. Reeltown just got done playing Plain Floyd, though, so that was really good. But this Reeltown offense, you'd think they've just run away with it. The score is 27-6 right now in favor of the Reeltown Rebels. However, it's been a story of all special teams this first half. What happened here is 2 kickoffs. They were short, wobbly kicks. They took weird bounces. Tigers weren't able to recover. That makes it a live ball. Obviously, Reeltown is able to recover and pick it up inside the 30-yard line. And going forward on 4th down on both drives, and going forward with 2-point conversions, Reeltown managed to jump up by a couple touchdowns. Later, Reeltown cracks off a couple of big runs and manages to jump up to 27. Well, Dadeville, at the back half of the first half, they're able to get their own special teams play. Reeltown sets up to punt for their first time of the game, and the snap is over the punter's head. Punter's not able to recover it before Dadeville rushers are able to get back there and recover that ball on the 1-yard line. Slade McCullers manages to dive in and pick up 6. We go for 2 and don't make it. So now it leaves us in our present condition, 27-6 here. So thank you very much for your recap here. Appreciate you guys sticking in there with me. Been a wild first half, Scotty.
It has. I tell you, like you summed it up as good as it could be right there. It's been a first half of.
Thanks, I tried.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
It's been a first half of mistakes, and right now with the score being 27-6 in favor of Reeltown, Dadeville's made more mistakes than Reeltown.
Yeah.
And the first, it's almost like it was the first part of the whole first quarter and the first part of the second quarter was Reeltown's. They were just dominating, and then as we seen there at the end of the first half, Dadeville looked like the defense had regrouped. They were getting some penetration on the offensive line of Reeltown's, and we pinned them, back around the 25 there, and then Reeltown made their mistake, and we capitalized on a hard 1-yard run by Slade McCullers. So, like we said earlier in the radio there, that it's all about coaching right now. It's halftime. They've got them inside. And they got to keep their heads up. They got to keep the fight in there, and fall back on the end of the first half where Dadeville's defensive line started dominating Reeltown's offensive line, and come out with that same mentality, because we're going to be on defense first.
Right. And
so we got that opening drive is going to be the most important drive of the second half.
Yeah, it is going to be important. Dadeville Tigers getting ready to come out here. They can't keep their eyes on the scoreboard. They've got to keep their eyes on what's in front of them. You're not going to pick up all of these points at 21-point spread. You're not going to pick it up in one play. You're not going to pick it up in 2, 3 plays. You've got to focus on what's coming. So you look at the next set of downs. You look at the next yard ahead of you. Then you're able to put together a drive. Then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're back in the game. The numbers favor for Dadeville. Reeltown more likely to get fatigued than Dadeville, and in that fatigue, more likely to make mistakes. As long as Dadeville was able to capitalize on the mistakes, as we were able to, and that one mistake, we're going to be okay. If our receivers can get maybe a little bit of stickum on them hands in that in the locker room back here, and we can catch some of these balls that Slade's humming out, great passes, and if we can get that took care of and catch those balls, I think that we're looking at a different game right now. So let's take a look at what the second half is going to bring us. But don't you sweat it. There's going to be more coming up right here on the Farmer's Agent John Buno halftime show. Y'all stick around.
It's easy to take things for granted, but in the heat of a southern summer, you sure enough know when the air is gone. So when your air system isn't keeping you cool, don't just call anybody. Call Arctic Air, not just another heating and air conditioning company. 256-794-4341. Get your game back.
DHK Tire is Dadeville's full-service garage with personal service from hometown folks you know and trust. DHK Tire can get any style or make of tire you need for any vehicle at great prices. And they also offer used tires for anyone's budget. DHK can handle all your maintenance needs like oil changes, heating and cooling, as well as a full alternator and starter needs. Let your vehicle go all the way at DHK. DHK Tire on South Street in Dadeville.
Gary Ingram Paving has been providing quality grading and paving work in Tallapoosa County and the state of Alabama for over 25 years. We do all types of paving work from private driveways to full-service state highways. We also do concrete work ranging from curb and sidewalk installation to ground gutter water runoff jobs. No job is too big or too small. Exceptional service is our standard. Call today 256-825-6878 for all your paving, grading, and concrete needs. Gary Ingram Grading and Paving, paving the way for Dadeville Tiger football in the state of Alabama.
At Lynch Nissan of Auburn, you get a great deal and a great deal more.
At Lynch Nissan, we get it. You know what you want, and we got it. Like the new Frontier with a $2,000 Nissan rebate or 0.9% financing for 5 years. And the Nissan Titan, now $10,000 off MSRP. Or enjoy 0% financing for 5 years. Plus, Titan is backed by the industry's best full-size truck warranty. 5 years or 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper.
At Lynch Nissan of Auburn, it's a good day for a great deal.
The probate judge's office deals with important family issues like wills and estates and mental health issues. Experience matters. Melissa Reynolds has legal experience, is a longtime business owner, nonprofit executive director, and member of many civic and professional organizations. Melissa Reynolds is the right choice to be Tallapoosa County's next probate judge.
This is Melissa Reynolds, and I am running for the office of probate judge for Tallapoosa County, and I would appreciate your vote on November 6th. This message is paid for and approved by the office to elect Melissa Reynolds, probate judge of Tallapoosa County.
Renfro's Market on Highway 280 in Dadeville has become the lake's full-service grocery store, offering big market quality with service that can only be found in a hometown atmosphere. Renfro's Market in Dadeville has set the standard for meats, offering full-time butchers along with the region's highest quality selection. Our full deli makes all the favorites fresh daily and offers fast and delicious options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're a full-time resident or just visiting the Lake Martin area, visit Renfro's Market in Dadeville. For weekly specials, visit renfrosmarket.com. Renfro's Market, top quality with top service every day.
Scotty Fortenberry is Dadeville and the Lake Martin area's full-service Alpha agent. His office on Broadneck Street offers comprehensive life, home, auto, and boat insurance at Alpha's competitive rates. Scotty and Alpha Insurance are Alabama's #1 life insurance company for a reason. You'll always get the personal attention you and your family need. Scotty also has your commercial needs covered, so whether it's just a quote or full insurance evaluation, call Alpha agent Scotty Fortenberry at 256-825-9211.
You've probably noticed the new name and the new colors, but what isn't new is our dedication to helping you achieve your financial goals. As a mid-sized regional bank, we're proud to offer you all the advantages of a large financial institution with the personalized service of a small one. This is banking with flexibility. Our name and our colors may have changed, but our commitment to empowering our customers, employees, and the communities we serve hasn't changed a bit. So visit one of our Alexander City locations today. Valley National Bank. New name, new colors, same bankers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back to the Farmer's Agent John Buno halftime show. This is Scotty here. Chris had to take a little break. And as we're getting ready for the second half here, I just want to expand a little more on what Chris was talking about there. And this opening drive that we got coming in here as Dadeville's coming back out onto the field and getting ready to start the second half is going to be of the utmost importance. Our defense has played well. They've been put in some bad situations, where their backs against the wall from the get-go, and so we got to come out here and that defensive line is going to have to play with the same physicality as they ended the first half with, and create some turnovers that will be in our favor, so we can set our offense up in some good situations and get our rhythm going on offense. As Chris stated earlier in the halftime show, that Slade McCullers has made some great passes, some passes that could have been drive-saving passes, and we've just unfortunately dropped them. So that's what we got to look forward to. I think we still got a half of football here left at Tiger Stadium tonight, and this game, I believe, is far from over. I believe in our coaches. I believe in our players, and so I'm really, really excited about what we have in store for us here on Kalijah Country 97.5, as well as WAXC TV3.
You're right, Scotty, and I'll say something that's kind of wild and wacky. If you hadn't seen this game, if you haven't experienced this game, that is a 27-6 game, our defense has played a great half. You wouldn't think that with that scoreboard, but you've got to know that a lot of this stuff happened on special teams. A lot of it, listen, if you're on that field, that's a hard one to catch. Trust me, if you ain't seeing it, that is a weird-shaped ball out there. It takes some crazy bounces sometimes, and Dadeville's out here playing hard. The boys are playing, okay? That's not what's going on, but we've got some kind of problem, and a lot of our guys are sort of getting frustrated. You can kind of see that happening, okay? You can see that maybe that lead is looking scary all of a sudden, and, you can't focus on that. You got to go out there and keep playing hard, D. Defense didn't give up 27 points. The whole team gave up 27 points, and our defense has played really good, Scotty. I've been proud of it.
And you're exactly right. In today's football, when the country has kind of taken on the offensive approach to football.
Right.
But I came up in the era, and you did as well, where ball games are won on defense and special teams.
Absolutely.
And right now, the deficit is because of special teams, and so we just got to clean up the mistakes, come out here, don't quit, and get ourselves back in this ball game and get within reach. And as well as I do that our offense is capable of putting up some points at any time.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm so excited to watch this next half. I'm watching Slade McCullers right now at halftime. He's standing on the 50-yard line and backing up, okay? He's going to rear back. He's going to hum that ball to a receiver he's got standing in the end zone. That's 50 yards in the air. Slade's a fine quarterback. Our receivers got to do a little better job of putting their hands on it, wrapping it up, and securing that catch. Yeah, that's true enough. But, listen, there's a lot of stuff going right. There's 2 more quarters. It ain't time to call it just yet. Y'all stick around. Boys, we got football coming back right here in just a couple minutes on Kalijah Country 97.5 and, of course, WAXC TV3.
For over 50 years, families have depended on Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers for caring, professionalism, and superior service in their time of need. New owner Joseph Dean will continue that trusted tradition for your loved one's final needs. Joseph and his staff are dedicated to the celebration of life for all of our clients, and you can expect our best in all we do for you. Visit us on Highway 280 in Dadeville and meet the new tradition in caring with their new owner Joseph Dean and his professional staff. Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers of Dadeville is here for your family always.
It's Chevy Truck Month at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Own the powerful and stylish full-size Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Double Cab with 20-inch wheels, keyless entry, power windows and locks, just $28,900. Choose from 23 fun-to-drive and sporty Chevy Cruze LS Turbos with automatic power windows and locks, just $15,900.
Get your best price every day at Glenn Smith. On the lot or online at glennsmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Jeffcoat, a candidate for the Alabama House of Representatives, District 81. And I'm running because I believe that working people need a voice in Montgomery. I believe it's time for an education lottery in Alabama that gives us universal pre-K and scholarships for our young people. I believe it's time to expand and reform our Medicaid system to save our local hospitals and our jobs. And I believe it's time for tough ethics laws and term limits on the Alabama legislature. Visit our website at commonsenseal.com. I'm Jeremy Jeffcoat, and I approve this message. Paid for by Jeffcoat for House 81. John Buno at Farmers Insurance in Dadeville is your full-service farmer's agent for Lake Martin, specializing in family protection plans that protect your three major assets: your home, your auto, and most importantly, your family. You can replace your home or auto, but John knows your most valuable asset is your family. With Farmers Insurance multitude of options, John can bundle all your insurance needs. And just like Farmers, John Buno knows a thing or two.
Hi, I'm John Buno. Give us a call today or come see us at 185 South Talisay Street in Dadeville or look us up on Facebook.
Oliver & Treadwell is a full-service law firm. Many television lawyers just represent persons that have been injured in car wrecks. At Oliver & Treadwell, we provide litigation and defense for persons that have been sued. We also represent persons that have been involved in complex business transactions, as well as real property disputes and real estate closings. Proud to be a sponsor of Dadeville Tiger football and proud to be a member of Tallapoosa County's business community.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
It has been a long road to the championship.
Yeah, we had to pick up a new Napa battery and brake pads for this beaut. And since then, we've been firing on all cylinders.
Were there ever any doubts?
Yeah, we burned through a few early timeouts on account of Jim's super mega chug. And, geez, Dip. But thanks to Napa, this old beast came through in a clutch.
What an amazing ride.
Keep your champion running longer, stronger with Napa know-how.
See Thomas Auto Parts on Green Street in Ellick City, East South Street in Dadeville, or Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. At Walls, you'll find a dedicated staff offering top quality service from routine maintenance to a full engine overhaul and everything in between. Brian Walls and the folks at Walls Tire are local folks that you know, and they provide the best service, always at a fair price. Find out what the rest of the Lake Martin area already knows. Walls Tire is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. Just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Live here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. Scotty and I up here reminiscing what it's like being out here in these stands when we were younger, on the fields when we were younger and lighter. And, I just remember, Scott, I'm watching these kids run around right now, watching people walk around shaking hands and meeting folks. But I remember being a kid and getting on that hill over there and playing ball. That's the longest running game of football in America right now.
Oh, yeah. It'd get physical. I mean, I remember the days, 7, 8 years old. While we get ready here for this this Tiger Quick Stop kickoff, let me recognize a couple more sponsors real quick.
Why don't you go on and recognize some of them sponsors right quick, Scott?
We got Payne Brother Furniture, Car Stereo Shop of Auburn, Fred's Cabinet Shop, Walls Tire and Auto, and Central Alabama Community College.
Big shout out to Arctic Air and Heat, who's actually sponsoring our kickoff. And here at the halftime, Dave, we're getting ready to kick it off. Reeltown ready to receive it. And pretty good kick right there, Scotty. That's going to be, back to about the 10-yard line. They're going to try to return it there. They got a tall returner back there. And, man, he's just driving that pile forward. Looks like he's going to get it on. My goodness, somebody better get that boy by the ankles. He's going to run it out here to about the 50-yard line. He got hit at about the 30.
Yeah. That's Eric Shaw for Reeltown there, and he's just a big, strong, physical football player, and he showed it right there. We got to get him on the ground. Yeah. We had him pinned back, and next thing you know, we're on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, maybe we tie that boy's shoes together or something. We had the time. And Reeltown getting ready now. 11:46 here. All right, Reeltown calling that play in. Dadeville out there. The boys are looking ready. They don't look tired. The hands ain't on the hips. They're attentive here. Reeltown back out in the shotgun. They're back out in the spread formation. 2 receivers on either side and a running back right beside the quarterback. They go for a hard count there. Pretend some motion there. A little miscommunication, but they're going to hand it off to running back. Gets wide open hole, and I don't think anybody's going to catch him. That's going to be a 51-yard touchdown run.
I tell you, that was Reeltown. That was a well-designed play. The left guard pulled out on our defensive end out there and just opened up a hole that he could have run a Mack truck through there.
Yeah, heck of they call that that'll be a style of trap play. Trap play, but it looks like there's some confusion out there. They're not lining up for an extra point. I think there's going to be some kind of flag on the play here. When you hear something like a trap play, it means that one defender goes unblocked, and as he runs upfield,
legal motion.
Another player runs around from the opposite side and hits him and opens up a wide hole. But no, yeah, they are going to catch that receiver for just a couple steps where he thought he was supposed to be in motion, but he was not. And that's going to cost him a 51-yard touchdown run, and it's going to give a fresh set of downs and a fresh new breath here that Dadeville Tiger defense. And hopefully, that one, maybe that was just the only play they drew up in halftime. They just had it figured out. Maybe now they're going to have to go back to the playbook here that we're a little more prepared for. Having a hard time getting the play in are the Rebels.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Reeltown, but good for Dadeville there.
Fine for Dadeville.
Yes, we gotta buckle down right here now. We got to get this stop here.
First and 15, 11.5 left here in the third quarter. All right, Reeltown back out in that spread. They're going to show 4 receivers to the wide side. We've seen this several times tonight. They can run a variety of plays out of it. Dadeville's lining up. They're ready for it now. They're showing a blitz. They're going to roll over to that side. He's going for that screen. He ain't going to get it. We pressure him, and he busts out the other side. He's taking off down the sideline here before he outruns himself. He's going to get brought down about the 19-yard line.
We got some more handkerchiefs on the ground out there. So that looks like it's going to be probably 2 major big plays for Reeltown that are coming back. That's big for Dadeville right now. We read the play perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It was designed for a screen.
Yep.
But the quarterback there, that was number 15, Conor Davis for Reeltown. He pulled the ball down and escaped the guy in the backfield there, and next thing you know, he's 30 yards downfield.
Yeah, we blew up that screenplay though. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, at halftime, a coach said, "Listen, I tell you what play they're not gonna run this time." And it's going to be that screenplay, that 4-receiver set. Now they're going to be backed up. It's going to be first down and 25. But, Scotty, here's the problem. With huge explosive plays like that, it doesn't matter if it's first and 100 if they can get that 100 yards. And Reeltown has been too explosive, and Dadeville's going to have to figure out a way to reel some of that in.
Yep, it looks like Reeltown's coaches worked on a good plan to start here, but it's first and 24, 11:02 on the 27-6.
Reeltown back out here in the shotgun, 2 receivers on either side. He's going to hand the ball off. He's getting eat up in the backfield.
Good penetration there by the defensive line. That was big.
Loss of 6 or 7 yards there, Scotty.
Yeah, Jamar Chisholm blowed that play up in the backfield, and then the pursuit got him down back there. And it looks like what?
My goodness, I can't count that high, Scotty. That's third and 30. Third and 30, just about. Third and 29. We'll give them that yard. But they haven't moved that down marker. Oh, really?
Well, it's actually still going to be 2nd and 29.
They get their down back after that penalty, I guess.
Yeah, well, both of the 2 long runs were on first down, so they got to replay them. That was a big play here. Now we just got to get these guys stopped right here.
2nd and 29 here. Dadeville Tigers going to press up to their coverage as they come back out in that shotgun set.
Backing them up 5 more yards, delay a game.
That's going to put them 2nd and 34 here. But remember, in this drive, in these couple of minutes right here, they've already snapped 2 50-plus yard plays on us. So any other time, I'd be saying, all right, boys, kick back. Let's get the offense ready. But 2nd and 34 here. That's one of these big explosive plays. Back out in the shotgun set. Reeltown's going to show 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Running back beside the quarterback. He's going to fake a handoff, play action pass, boot out. He's got hit by 2 Tigers.
Yes, good
third
play by
hit is
that.
going to bring him right on down.
Hunter Price designed up a big blitz there. Number 30, Ladarius Moore. He got in there and he got the quarterback off his rhythm there, and then we come in there and we got him down. So big play by the Dadeville defense right there.
You're right, Scott, and that's going to bring it to 3rd down and 41. You may watch football all season and not see a 3rd and 41. I'm telling you, if you're not watching this game, you got to turn it on to WAXC TV. It'll be on Saturday at 7:30. Also Sunday at 10 and Wednesday at 7:30. You're going to want to watch this game. Not a lot of games get played like this. Back out in the shotgun, 2 receivers on either side. Reeltown's got their running back right beside the quarterback. Let's see what they dial up for this type of play. Are they going to go for something conservative? But we got more whistles, another delay of game. That's going to be a 3rd and 46 for the Rebels.
This is what if I was a defensive coach right now, what I would be watching is that draw. That number 5, he's done proved he can break a long run, and we got to watch that draw right here.
Remember, both of those big chunk plays that got negated, they were running plays. 2 receivers on either side. Reeltown ain't changing plays. Drop back to pass. They're going to hum it out. Quick little out, but it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 46. Scotty, I think now, finally, on their own 13-yard line, they're going to bring out this punt unit again. Last time they were out, they scored a touchdown 1 play later.
Yeah, you know, Chris, I talked about this earlier in the broadcast here. This is going to be a game of momentum.
Yes.
And so, you know, in the first part of the first half there, you know, we shot ourselves in the foot. Reeltown moved the ball right down in the beginning of the first half here, but started, you know, they started hurting themselves, and so they've got themselves pinned up here. So need a big return.
Holding our breath now on the special teams play. Dadeville going in for the block, setting up a decent return. You're going to field it, going to hit. My God, that's going to be Reeltown ball. Dadeville returner touches that ball, but does not manage to field it before. As soon as right after he touched it, he just got decleated by a Reeltown Rebel, and then a follow-up Rebel was able to recover that ball. Now, that said, this still wouldn't have been an original first down. They're only going to get the ball at about their own 30-yard line. But, man, it would be really nice for us to have that ball right here on about that 30-40. I'd be just happy they left them sticks where they were, Scott.
Well, you know, and you know, that's what we've done all night, Chris, is we put our defense in situations now. Right now we got to get our heads up. We got to get in there. We had some good success on that last drive.
Back to the wing tee are the Rebels. Going to show they hand it off over the left side, but this time he's going to get hit, and my goodness, here he goes. He's taking off. I don't think anybody's going to catch him, Scotty. He's going to crack this one wide open after getting hit at the line of scrimmage, but did not finish that tackle. Reeltown's going up 6 more. Unless there's some laundry on the field, and there is, it's going against the Rebels.
It looks like it's either going to be maybe a block in the back or possibly a hold.
It's going to exhaust them having to run back and forth down this field, Scott. It's a terrific strategy we've developed here.
It is.
Let them crack a 70-yard run, but bring them on back.
Yep. So we just got to, and then that looks like maybe they got a 15-yard penalty there for running their mouths at the referee. So here we are again. I'll go back to it again, Chris. We self-destructed in the first half, and now Reeltown self-destructing. 8 minutes, 6 seconds left, 27-6. We got penalties all over the field, and looks like it's coming back. Another
huge run,
65-yard run there, coming all the way back, plus 15.
So what's important to remember here, Reeltown, not as many players as Dadeville. That fatigue sets in earlier. When that fatigue sets in, more mistakes happen. This has a very real chance of getting way worse for the Rebels than it does getting better, okay? We're going to get the signal in here from the ref for too long. Now, we did catch some boo birds over there on the Reeltown sideline. You can't blame them for being a little frustrated. They've watched a whole bunch of yards just evaporate right in front of them. Huge chunk plays, but Scotty, it doesn't matter if that chunk play came from an illegal block.
Yep, and you're exactly right. And so, you know, it's unfortunate for Reeltown, but here's the thing: we've got to when this number 5, Kiki Hughley there. When we hit him, we've got to wrap up.
Yep.
I mean, we had him 5 yards deep in the backfield, and he's strong. You know, you can just look at him. He's got them big old legs. You gotta wrap up on him. You can't just run in there and hit him, or he's going to do that on you all night.
You're right. You get that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty there. They're going to be backed up kind of to the original line of scrimmage, somewhere maybe the 33-yard line here. They're on 33. Moving from left to right are the Rebels. Getting the play in from the sideline. Trying to avoid another one of these delayed games.
Coach Hunter Price there, he's questioning the referee. He thought it should be 15 yards from the original spot.
Right. So. Yeah, there's a lot of discussion going on down there in the sidelines, and these coaches are trying to plead their case to the referee, make sure everything's clear here. A lot of time passing right now, Scotty.
Yeah, it is, and you know, like I said, our defensive line's playing a jam-up ball game. They're getting penetration. We got to wrap up and get these guys on the ground.
Oh, we're resetting the game plan. That's what's taking this time, Scotty. At a run like that, you kind of got to reset the game plan. 8 minutes and 6 seconds show right now. Looks like 1st and 9. Again, you may watch football all year and not see a 1st and 9, Scott.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
It's genuinely impressive. Listen, while they get this worked out, why don't we take just a quick break here? We'll be back in about 30. More Dadeville Tiger football. Back here on Dadeville Tiger Network, Reeltown Rebels lining back up in that wing T. Officials want to talk a little more. Well, the clock ran down to 7 minutes and 54 seconds. So after we ran off that 12 seconds, we decided to talk some more about it. Scotty, tell us a little bit about why we're able to bring these kind of exciting, one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime broadcasts here.
Well, Chris, we got a great bunch of sponsors here supporting the Dadeville Tiger football broadcast this year. I'm going to go over just a few more. We got LeKay's, Marsha Mason, attorney at law, Wild Wing Cafe of Opelika, Lake Area Realty, Lake Martin Garage, Lynch Nissan, and Farmers and Merchants Bank.
Absolutely great sponsors, Scotty. And again, like I say, you notice it's getting nice and cool out here, nice and comfortable. And it was only a couple weeks ago that it was scorching hot out there. And that's Dadeville weather for you. Remember, when you're out here in this Dadeville weather, remember, now's a good time to get your units maintained and serviced. So I can tell you right now, Arctic Air is getting started on their maintenance schedule now. You can give them a call now to get lined up, 256-794-4341. Now, if you're listening on the radio, you're saying, Chris, y'all are talking a lot about your sponsors, and we appreciate them. What's going on in the football game? And the short answer to that is we don't know. Okay, looks like we're back in the game here. The clock is back to running. Okay, Reeltown, 3 receivers in the back. No, not 3 receivers, 3 running backs. 7 men with their hand in the dirt. They're going to hand it off over the right side. Big play last time. They're going to bring him down for about a gain of 9 there. We got to minimize those.
Yeah, that was back to that Reeltown offensive line. Just really got a good push on Dadeville's defensive line there and opened up a big running lane, and he got 8 out of it.
You're right, Scotty. And now 7 minutes left here in the third. We got things kind of worked out back in that wing T formation. Handoff, same play, right over the right side. He's going to bust to the outside now. Puts a little move, outruns his own shoes there, and trips up down to about the Dadeville 49.
Yeah, that was just a good run right there. Dadeville had to play red. Hughley there, he just made a good run. But, I'm starting to see some fatigue in him. He's asking for somebody to come get him right now, and So, he's run a lot of yards tonight, and on paper it's not going to show that many. He's probably run for about 700-800 yards. But
a couple of those have counted. All right, we're back in that wing T offense now. Dadeville Tigers lining up, desperate to get this thing stopped. Hand it off to that up back. And a quick dive play, and he's going to pick up another 10, 12 yards.
Yep, our defensive line has got to hunker down right here. We don't need to go up, let them go up anymore. We got to dig deep right now.
You're right, Scotty. We do. Going to do some shifting around here are the Reeltown Rebels as they get that play in. Reeltown Rebels done everything they could to give us a shot here.
Yeah, they have. They self-destructed, but we just our dropping the punt, and so we give it right back to them, and they're doing what they do. So we got 6 minutes 32 seconds. Reeltown 27, Dadeville 6, and that's your Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard. It looks like they're measuring for the first down here.
And in my mind, I imagine first down. There's going to be a first down there for the Rebels. In my mind, I see somebody just flipping over to this game and just hearing that score, 27 Reeltown, 6 Dadeville, and being really confused and just really surprised. And I'm going to tell you, if that's you right now and you are surprised by this, please watch the replay on WAXC TV Saturday. It'll be on at 7:30, Wednesday at 10, Sunday at 10, Wednesday at 7:30. And there's a bunch more surprises for you in store. Reeltown back out in that wing T formation now. Heavy set in. They're going to hand it off fake over the right side. Get that ball in the air. It will be completed on the play action. He's going to keep running down and get just buried out of bounds there at about the 3-4 yard line. My goodness, and he's slow to get up there. It's number 6 for Reeltown, Eric Shaw.
He's just a good athlete. We had him covered.
Yeah.
He's just tall and rangy, and he just went up and got the ball at the highest point. We was all over him, and he made a great catch. And looks like he's dinged up a little bit. Hope he's okay. And but we just. We got ourselves back against the walls. Time to bow up right here and make a stop.
He did manage to jog off the field. Yeah, he jogged off the field on his own power. That's a great news there. Reeltown lining up back in that wishbone. Dadeville struggling to stop it. Give it to that up back. And he's going to dive in for another touchdown. And we're going to be to 33-6 now, about halfway through the third quarter here in Dadeville, Alabama. Well, we got another heat timeout right here. We're going to take a heat timeout with them. The timeout's brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevy Buick GMC. Get ready to smile. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Ed Oliver is a veteran with real leadership experience. Ed Oliver is a first responder who has served his community for 15 years as a medevac pilot with over 1,100 missions.
You trusted me with your life. Now I'm asking you to trust me with your vote. Paid for by the Ed Oliver campaign.
It's easy to take things for granted, but in the heat of a southern summer, you sure enough know when the air is gone. So when your air system isn't keeping you cool, don't just call anybody. Call Arctic Air, not just another heating and air conditioning company. 256-794-4341. Get your game back.
Water and plumbing are far too powerful to fight alone. If you have a problem with your plumbing or your water, you're going to call the professionals at Armstrong Holly Plumbing. 256-392-3809. That's 256-392-3809. Armstrong Holly Plumbing does it right the first time, and they guarantee it. Clogged drains, leaky faucets, or replacing old fixtures. It doesn't matter. Call Armstrong Holly Plumbing now. Your hometown plumbing company for over 10 years. If it's leaking, stinking, or not draining, call Armstrong Holly Plumbing.
When it comes to modern banking, innovation is important. Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville offers all the convenience of online banking, but something that hasn't gone out of style with us is value of relationship. We're friends you know, and you walk in with a personal human touch. While other banks are losing touch, squeezing fees, and going automated, Farmers and Merchants Bank is engaging our customers with a full free personal and business bank account.
Local loan decisions made faster and with less red tape. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Straight talk is not necessarily what you want to hear. Sometimes it's what the consumer needs to hear to make a weighted decision in their favor. Let me tell you what you can expect from Hyundai of Auburn, your straight talk dealer. We're going to treat you with respect. We're going to do our best to answer all the questions you've got. And we're going to do our very best to put you in the vehicle you desire at a payment you can afford with America's best warranty. That's the best straight talk I can give you.
The probate judge's office deals with important family issues like wills and estates and mental health issues. Experience matters. Melissa Reynolds has legal experience, is a longtime business owner, nonprofit executive director, and member of many civic and professional organizations. Melissa Reynolds is the right choice to be Tallapoosa County's next probate judge.
This is Melissa Reynolds, and I am running for the office of probate judge for Tallapoosa County, and I would appreciate your vote on November 6th. This message is paid for and approved by the office to elect Melissa Reynolds, probate judge of Tallapoosa County.
Healthy hearts make more memories. More moments with grandkids and family, more days on the lake, and more sunsets. Hi, I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett. Here at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic of Central Alabama, we are committed to keeping your heart healthy so you can keep on making memories. We proudly serve patients here in Alex City and surrounding communities, offering comprehensive cardiac care from our convenient location within Russell Medical Center. Call today for an appointment.
Ed Oliver will fight for economic development and school funding. A pro-life advocate and strong defender of our Second Amendment rights. Ed has strong conservative values and supports agriculture and conservation. Ed's military background and leadership experience make him the best choice to lead our district.
Paid for by the Ed Oliver campaign.
And we're back here, Dadeville, Alabama. Right outside Dadeville High School with the Dadeville Tiger field. Where's she been? It's up 33-6 right now, halfway through the third quarter. Lined up for the extra point. And not looking like any of those funky extra points we've seen earlier. Looks like they're going up for a straight one here. And Dadeville with a good rush. Not good enough, and it's going to be 34-6 for the Reeltown Rebels.
Well, Chris, we've got 5 minutes and 58 seconds. We're down 34-6. We just got to keep playing. No, there's a thing about it being 3-0 at the end of the fourth quarter,
right?
And we still, we're still 18 minutes away from that,
right?
So we've got an explosive offense.
Absolutely.
So we're not giving up here, and I hope they're not down there. And I know this group of kids, and I don't think there's going to be an ounce of quit in them. So we're getting ready here.
Well, Scotty, I think you're right. It is hard to even imagine this scenario, but there's been so much that's gone so strange here. There's something in the air tonight. Right now, I'd be surprised if David didn't come back and win this thing. Yeah. The way this game has gone so far, as unbelievable as it's been, 34-6, they got a good lead. That's a good lead. 28 points. So that means what? David needs 4 touchdowns, and the way this game is going, 4 touchdowns have come and gone pretty quick here. So stick around. This thing ain't over. Another Arctic Air and Heat kickoff here. Reeltown Rebels are going to kick that little short Poochie-style kick. Dadeville is going to manage to recover it, but recovers it with a knee down. So that return, is he going to count? And he's going to be just inside the 30-yard line at about the 28.
Well, if you look back through the game here, our offense hadn't really been on the field that much tonight.
No.
So, it's important. 5 minutes, 54 seconds left on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard that we drive the ball down the field and get 6 right here real quick.
Yeah, you're 100% right, Scotty. And now David's getting ready. Coming out here in a full wide receiver set, 2 to either side. Running back right beside quarterback Slade. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a nice little combination route down here, but not going to quite be in and out of the hands. My goodness, the number 25 here.
P.J. Easton there. And it looked like the Reeltown defender might have got away with a little bit of a hold there. But PJ, he's got to get off that and get that head turned around and be looking for the ball.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, I tell you, it's been and PJ was looking for the pass interference there. He felt like maybe that player kind of crossing his face might have been a problem. As Dadeville lines up now, moving right to left, right in the middle of the field. 2 receivers on either side. Slade takes the snap. He's going to roll over to his right, under pressure right now. He's going to fire one off and not really close to anybody under pressure there, except for a couple of Reeltown players.
Yeah, Reeltown come all out right there. Looks like they might have brought a linebacker and chased Slade out of the pocket, and he just couldn't quite get his feet set and get his arm behind that ball.
Yeah, you're right. And listen, it's hard to run when a couple of guys are after you. And anytime you got out on that boot, it looks like that Reeltown has really managed to get some edge pressure there. Now, typically in the pocket, we hadn't seen that, but and when there has, he's able to step up. So we got to be careful on those boots.
Yeah, we just got to give him some time to set up in the pocket.
2 receivers on the inside. Slade's going to drop back to pass with a quick screen play, but that screen was snuffed out by the Reeltown Rebels, who did not bite as hard as last week we had folks bite. It's going to be a quick 3 and out there. It's 4th down now.
Yep. Got 5 minutes, 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Reeltown 34, Dadeville 6 here in Tiger Stadium. Looks like we're fixing to set up and try another punt.
Kind of been a mixed bag in punts tonight, but we're looking for a good one here. I know I've seen really good punts from Alex out here, Scotty, and looking for a good one here. They're in a sort of a punt-safe formation. Is Reeltown with a high snap, but he's able to get that thing down. A pretty good punt. That's going to take a pretty good Dadeville bounce there over to the other side of the 50 on Reeltown's 49. At least we're in the right territory now.
Yeah, that's right, and that was a very, very athletic play by the punter, Alex Sims there. That was a high snap. He had to go up and get that ball and still have the composure to get it punted and get it down the field.
Right, and that's a hard thing to do, especially when you know you got guys barreling down on you and you're in a vulnerable position that and you know, at certain points when your leg's up high right there, that could be really complicated and could cause some injuries if you are hit like that. It can cause some awkward angles. But right now, Reeltown offense coming out, getting lined up. Back in that wishbone. Dadeville defense getting lined up. Crawling in close to that line of scrimmage. Everybody within 3 or 4 yards of that ball. Going to hand it off over the left side. He plows forward for a 8-9 yard pickup.
Yep. I tell you, Chris, I have really been impressed with this offensive line of Reeltown. They have really been physical with our defensive line. And, you know, when we look back at last week and how physical our defensive line played, but I tell you, Reeltown has really got a good offensive line, and it's showing. Got 4 minutes, 15 seconds, 34-6, Reeltown.
I'm going to tell you, you put 7 men in a row, they ain't got to be a good offensive line. They can just start moving. That's going to be tough to get. 3 running backs now in the backfield. Back in that wishbone, handing off that up back. He's going to get hit first behind the line of scrimmage, but he's going to breeze through that arm tackle and pick up a couple yards. Probably going to be looking at a 4th and 1-ish.
I tell you, that was a good play by Andrevius Giles right there. He blowed that middle up and made a good play in the backfield there. So we got a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. I lost count somewhere down the line, Scott. 3rd and 1. Looks like they're going to stick to this wishbone attack. As they line back up here, I'd watch for that fullback up the middle. They like that in this short yardage. Ain't running just a bunch of plays. This one over the left to number 11 for Reeltown. That's going to be Brooks, Derrica Brooks.
And you set it down. It looks like Reeltown done got into that mode now where they're just going to try to bleed the clock. 3 minutes, 9 seconds, 34-6. 1st and 10, Reeltown.
I'm going to tell you, as a Dadeville fan, this wishbone attack that they're bringing out, it's tough to tough to watch it, but I don't know. I'd rather see the spread attack out there. And either one of them have we done a particularly good job against. I guess had a little more luck against the spread. We can tee up to that up back really quick. And he's going to pick up about 7 yards real fast.
Looks like we got a Tiger down out there. I can't get a picture of that. I think it's going to be number 2, Jamari Chisholm. Let's hold the phone on that. It is. That's Chisholm. So it looks like we've got 2 minutes, 37 seconds. 34-6 Reeltown.
Dadeville Tigers going to take a knee as we take this injury timeout with them right here on the Dadeville Tiger Network. Y'all stay tuned. And Jamar Chisholm making his way off the field now after that injury here under his own power. Looks to be at least fairly healthy as he comes over to the sideline.
Chris, while we got another second here, let's recognize a couple more of our sponsors. We got Southside Collision, Morris Haynes Law Firm, Hyundai of Auburn, Don's Check Cashing, DHK Tire and Lube, Gills Auto, and Towlease for Probate Judge.
All right, Reeltown lining back up and that wishbone. 3 running backs in the back, quarterback under the center. He snaps the ball, hands it off over the left side. They pound forward. They're going to get a fresh set of downs here.
I'll tell you that that offensive line has just really played an impressive ball game for Reeltown tonight. But you know what I want to look for here, we got 2 minutes, 15 seconds, 34-6. I want to see Dadeville keep their head up and just keep fighting till the very end and get out here and give this opportunity to the offense to work some of their magic and just, you know, stay in the ball game as much as possible.
You're right. At the 25-yard line, working their way forward are the Rebels as they hand it off that up back out of the wishbone. And looks like they're going to pick up 3 or 4 there on that one.
Yeah, that was a good play there by, look like number 56. That's going to be Karis Lockhart. So good to see him keep fighting like he is. He made a good surge there.
You mentioned staying with it and staying in the fight. And the Dadeville Tiger faithful here on the home game opener, you're not seeing people flood out or anything like that. So glad to see the people that are in the stands kind of sticking around for a little while. Okay, Reeltown back in that wishbone, handing off over the left side. He's going to try it out to the outside. He's not going to make too much headway there, but too much headway results in about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, that was number 30, Ladarius Moore there. He played good containment and forced him back inside so that the pursuit could get over there and make the tackle.
Under a minute here in the third quarter. We're about to wrap that up. Reeltown seems like they're going to be pretty happy to milk as much of that as they can. They will have to run one more play. They're going to be in that wishbone. It's 3rd and about 6 here as they're moving forward. All right, on about the 20-yard line. Push forward. They're going to hand it off over that left side. Same play. Bounce it a little further outside this time. Going to get a fresh set of downs.
Yeah,
down.
They're just Reeltown's a physical football team. They come out here and you know, we're used to for the last 40, 50 years between Coach Webster and Coach O'Neill. We're used to seeing this power game, and so Reeltown's kind of come out here and inserted some passing game and the power game, and it's kind of kept Dadeville on its heels all night.
We're about the 14-yard line here. There's an injured Rebel. It looks like we're going to take a quick injury timeout with them. Injuries brought to you, or your timeout's brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevy, Buick, and GMC. Back here on the Dadeville Tiger Network, Chris Giddens along with Scotty Fortenberry. Ball on the 14-yard line. 10 seconds running out in the last little bit of this third quarter. Reeltown out in the wishbone. They're going to snap that ball, hand it over to the left side for about the 4th time in a row. But there's going to be a penalty on the play. 3 seconds left here in the third.
You know, Reeltown, they have self-destructed a lot tonight. But when it's mattered, they've been able to kind of take control of this ball game, Chris, and looks like they got Dadeville for offsides there, and it's going to inch Reeltown a little closer. It looks like the clock's going to run out here at the end of the third quarter on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard. We got Reeltown 34, Dadeville 6.
A lot more to listen to right here. Fourth quarter coming up.
You can do insurance with anyone, but why limit your options with one company standard? Dadeville Insurance in downtown Dadeville is your independent agents with almost unlimited companies to quote any personal or commercial insurance needs. Carolyn Parkman has been trusted for decades to get her customers insurance they need, all with an unsurpassed commitment to service. Get the most options with Dadeville Insurance with the best service from Carolyn, Barbara, and Brandy. Call for all your insurance options, 825-4612. Get the lake's best prices and services at Dadeville Insurance.
The sun has always powered life. And now it powers our latest innovation to heat and cool your home more efficiently. Introducing the world's only solar-powered home energy system, which saves you up to half off your heating and cooling bill.
The future of home comfort is here now at Farnell Mechanical.
Get the latest technology at Farnell Mechanical. Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Now while it's hot this summer, visit Kia in Auburn during the America's Best Value Summer event at Kia of Auburn. Brand new Kia Optima start at $18,900. Your choice. Brand new Kia Forte or Kia Soul starting at $15,900. That's right, just $15,900. And yes, all Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Online at KiaofAuburn.com, on South College in Auburn, or call now at 833-KIA-NOW. Kias cost less in Auburn.
LeKay's Flowers and Gifts in Dadeville has a great selection of gifts to choose from, like Camille Beckman bath fragrance and lotions, Jennifer Jangle pocketbooks and backpacks, Willow Tree figurines, Heavenly Light candles, Jim Shore figurines, jewelry and purses, Alabama and Auburn and Dadeville Tiger items, gourmet soups, dips, Wickles pickles, and Aspen Spice, also a personal bridal registry, along with a beautiful selection of flowers at LeKay's Flowers and Gifts, 825-2890.
Do you want to improve your self-image and reduce stress in your life? Start your journey into a healthier life at the Wellness Center at Lake Martin. Let fitness specialist Michael Doug personalize a wellness program to meet your needs. State-of-the-art equipment, fitness and strength training, rehabilitation and physical therapy services, abs classes, water aerobics, and yoga. The Wellness Center of Lake Martin is now offering laser hair removal and tanning services. Start your path to a lifetime of wellness. The Wellness Center of Lake Martin. Call 256-825-2304.
We have a promise to keep with this community, our pledge of respect for your family and your needs in every funeral arrangement.
A funeral is a time that calls for consideration.
For that reason, we won't consider anyone else.
For a full range of funeral services with sensitivity, compassion, and respect, call Radney Funeral Home at 256-234-2511 or Langley Funeral Home at 256-896-2571. Your hometown funeral homes.
Talmadge East believes Tallapoosa County is a great place to call home. That's why he's running to be our next probate judge. As a member of the Trump team, Talmadge East led the fight for conservative principles like our Second Amendment gun rights and protecting the unborn. Guided by his faith and family, Talmadge East wants to bring those same conservative values to the courthouse. Vote Talmadge East for probate judge. Paid for by East for Judge. P.O. Box 83, Davidston, Alabama.
Hi, I'm Talmadge East. I'm asking for your vote on November the 6th, and I approve this message.
We're back here, Dadeville Tiger Network. And just starting the fourth quarter here. 34-6. 1st and 5. Reeltown been drumming this thing down the sideline. Kind of run the same play, just, run to the left. Tigers having a hard time stopping it. I don't know if it's a size difference. I don't know if it's a fatigue difference. Whatever it is, it's been a tough one.
It has, and we just gotta dig down here. Play this fourth quarter just like it's the first quarter of next week.
Wishbone, and they do that dive over to the left side. They're going to pick up 3 or 4 yards there, bringing up a second and about 2.
Yeah, that was a good pursuit there by a big man on the Dadeville line there, number 78, Andrevius Giles. He's really come in and played some good defensive line for Dadeville tonight.
You're right, Scott. I mean, there's a lot here that's positive. This hasn't been your average blowout. This isn't like Reeltown came out here and just ran the table on Dadeville. As Reeltown lines up now, and they're wishbone. I got $12. Says that they throw it over the left here. There's going to be a handoff right up the middle.
Yeah, I'll take that $12 there, Chris.
You
and
should
go
have
buy
said
me a
something
hamburger.
earlier. All right, but listen. This isn't a situation where Dadeville's just got beat up one side and down the other, okay? What's happened is Reeltown has been able to capitalize on Dadeville's mistakes. Dadeville has not been able to capitalize on Reeltown.
Right, and it's just like what Coach White said before the game when I spoke with him, Chris. Turnovers, penalties, that kind of stuff is what's hurt Dadeville tonight.
You're 100% right.
Specifically the turnovers.
Yeah.
In the kicking game.
Mm-hmm. Not capitalizing. Wishbone here for Reeltown. And they're going to hand it over here to the left side. And he's going to get stopped. Dadeville is bowing their back up here.
That was a good play down inside for Dadeville there. Reeltown tried to run a trap there out of the wishbone, and Dadeville read it perfectly and made a stop. Looked like for no gain. Looks like it's going to be 4th and about 1. We got 10 minutes, 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 34-6 from your Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard.
On the 5-yard line now. Horseshoe Bend, not done yet.
Big play for the Dadeville defense right here. If they can stop them right here, that's going to be a big momentum for them going into the rest of this 4th quarter.
It's going to be big, and they're going to give it that fullback handoff right there.
Good stop there, and that was big for that defense. I tell you, to come in there and make that stop, regardless, we're down 34-6, 9 minutes, 43 seconds left, but we're getting their offense back on the field, deep in our own territory, and this will be a good momentum builder for the Dadeville offense right here if we can move the ball down and get 6.
Absolutely right. And as Dadeville brings on their offense and Reeltown adjusts into a defense, it's a lot of players don't really leave the field for Reeltown. They just don't have the players to run a 33-man team with 11 on offense, 11 on defense, 11 for special teams. It's a lot of both ways. Dadeville's got a shot here to really lay into them, to lean on them a little bit here. 2 receivers to the far side. Dadeville moving left to right. 1 receiver over here to the near side. They're on the near side hash. Slade takes the snap, hands it off right over kind of hands it off to the left side, and he bounces over to the right. There's going to be a penalty flag thrown after the play is dead as he picks up a couple. Does Devontae Holland.
And I hate to see this, Chris. We're getting here, 9 minutes, 33 seconds left, down 34-6, and it's important right here that we keep our composure. Looks like it's going to be a personal foul against Dadeville. You don't want to see that. You have to be real careful because you mess around and get kicked out of the game here at the end of this game like this, then you don't get to play next week.
That's a frustration.
And we got to live for next week now. We got to get better and come back.
Yeah, it's going to be a frustration penalty for sure. That's being down 28, okay, to a team that you knew you were going to come out here and dominate, that you knew that you've got every reason to come out here and dominate. But here we are in a different set of circumstances, and we got to respond the right way. Dale in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. He's going to throw that quick screen out there, but that play is going to get called dead, it looks like. We're going to figure out exactly what that call is.
Looks like we had a wide out that wasn't all the way up on the line, which looks like it's going to create too many men in the backfield.
Was there?
Offsides, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and again, that's a mental error. That's having your mind on something else.
Yeah. Chris, here we are. Nobody likes to get beat. Nobody likes to get beat bad. But we got to think about this, and we got to get out here. We still got to perform and run our offense like it's tied up.
Right.
Because we want to get better regardless of what the outcome of this game is.
Right. Right. This isn't a huge game that's going to keep us out of playoff contention or anything like that. So you're going to hand that ball off there, right up the middle. Don't look like he picked up too much. Did Michael Slade McCullers there on the handoff?
Yeah, it looks like he handed that off to Holly. And Holly, yeah, he got about 2 yards out of it maybe.
Y'all bear with me here. My sinuses are trying to act up tonight. So if I get a little sniffle, y'all just stick with me here. We got about 8.5 minutes left here in the game. Dadeville lining up, getting that play in. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Got a tight end in the formation. And running back right beside Slade. So he's going to take the snap, drop back to pass. He's going to throw a long one out here, but it's just in and out of the hands. Kind of been the story tonight through Jamarian Wilkerson's hands there. And we're going to catch one of those one of these nights, Scott.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. I mean, we've seen it. We know the talent that's out there. And you know, it's just you know, it's one of them nights. Everybody's gonna have a bad game.
Yeah.
And you know, like you said, this right here doesn't play any kind of picture on us getting to the playoffs or winning our region, which I'm sure that's the number one goal right now for the Dadeville Tigers is we want to be region champs.
Absolutely.
And so you know, here we are, 3rd and 14, 8:27, 34-6.
So he drops back to pass out of the same formation. He's going to throw it across his body over the middle. And it looks like a completion if the officials are going to let us have that one. And they are not.
No, they called that an incomplete pass, which was a good call. Cooper Childers made a great effort at catching that pass, and pass come up just a little bit short. And so it looks like we're going to be setting up for the punt deep within our own end zone here.
You know, Scott, and it's 4th and 14. And a tough game, but David's got a lot to look forward to. And maybe if we're coming out of that game with Horseshoe Bend, that punter may want to take a step or two up. It's possible he dropped back into a safety. But, listen, last week Horseshoe Bend played a great game, right? Horseshoe Bend's a 2A team, just like Reeltown is here. It's important that we know that's a pretty good punt right there out of our own end zone. Going to get it out to about the 40-yard line before it bounces back into the 35. But we played a great game against Horseshoe Bend. We beat them 32-8 in a really nice game. Looked really good. We come out here, and, you know, sometimes as a team, you need a quick kick in the rear to remind you this is football. Nothing's given to you.
That's right.
And just because you won week 1 don't mean week 2 is going to be a guarantee. And I bet week 3 we see some renewed spirits out here, and that's going to start with that coaching staff.
It is, and you're exactly right. You know, this is a great opportunity for us to grow as a team.
Right.
You know, the seniors has got in here, get in here and be leaders and keep everybody together, and we just got to put this behind us. I mean,
Reeltown got 8 minutes. They're lined back up in that wing T offense. They fake a handoff over the right side, and the quarterback takes off running there. And
that was a great play by Dominique Holly there. Yeah. He just blowed through the Reeltown offensive line and looks like he sacked him for about 4-yard loss.
That's correct. And you know, that's what I want to see. If I can. Listen, what I like them to come out here and run that miracle 28-point play, yeah. But for right now, I want to see them out here getting after it, and that's what they're doing. They're staying tough. Everybody up on the line of scrimmage here. There's no secrets what's coming. Hand off over the right side, and he's going to get brought down for only a gain of about 2 yards, still behind the chains.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Jamari Chisholm. He just crashed down inside, and it looks like he may have been about another yard loss there. So looks like it's going to be 3rd and 14. 7 minutes, 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Reeltown up 34-6 on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard.
Don't forget we got our postgame show brought to you by Langley Funeral Home coming up. And if you haven't been able to hear this whole game, I would encourage you to sit up and listen to that. Because I'm going to tell you, we've got a story to tell here. Reeltown up 34-6. Halfway through the 4th quarter here. And Dadeville, man, it's a handoff over the left again. And Dadeville does a great job of getting to the point of contact. That young man just wasn't interested in hitting the ground.
No, he wasn't. He ran hard, but, you know, that was great pursuit by the Dadeville defense. There was a host of tacklers in on that tackle there. And so, Looks like we got a 4th and 9. Be interested to see here if Reeltown goes ahead and goes for it. I know they've got a new quarterback in, so they probably want to get him some reps. So here we go.
All right, we're going to see what if Reeltown sticks to that wing T look that they've been, especially the sort of chewing clock up here. And they are going to go back into that wing T look here. A very heavy set. They get all the big boys out there, and it's just me and you. All right, so they're going to run a sweep over the right side. It's going to be brought down for about a 2-3 yard loss right there, Scotty.
Yep, so that'll give us the ball over on downs there. So big stop by Dadeville's defense. So here we go. You know, we got 5 minutes, 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Looks like we're going to get a heat timeout.
We're going to take a quick heat timeout with them here. That's going to be brought to you by Glenn Smith, Chevy Buick, and GMC. Get ready to smile. Stick around. A lot more coming up.
For over 50 years, families have depended on Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers for caring professionalism and superior service in their time of need. New owner Joseph Dean will continue that trusted tradition for your loved one's final needs. Joseph and his staff are dedicated to the celebration of life for all of our clients, and you can expect our best in all we do for you. Visit us on Highway 280 in Dadeville and meet the new tradition in caring with their new owner Joseph Dean and his professional staff. Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers of Dadeville is here for your family always.
What's behind the CA?
A world full of opportunities.
Where are you now? Where are you going?
Where do you want to be?
These are all important in determining your path in life.
More importantly, why be ordinary
when you can be extraordinary?
At Central Alabama Community College, you can be anything you wish to be.
Don't put your future on hold and don't settle for less than excellence.
We are Central Alabama Community College.
Central to you.
Central to your success.
This kitchen, open concept, complete with a modern art gallery, and the master bath, masterpiece. A home gym! Smells looking good, Steve. But the only problem?
Who are you?
I don't live here. Because a real estate agent never showed us this place.
Your local Century 21 team is Lake Area Realty. Find your perfect dream home online at lakearearealty.net.
Do you want to improve your self-image and reduce stress in your life? Start your journey into a healthier life at the Wellness Center at Lake Martin. Let fitness specialist Michael Doug personalize a wellness program to meet your needs. State-of-the-art equipment, fitness and strength training, rehabilitation and physical therapy services, abs classes, water aerobics, and yoga. The Wellness Center of Lake Martin is now offering laser hair removal and tanning services. Start your path to a lifetime of wellness. The Wellness Center of Lake Martin. Call 256-825-2304.
At Lynch Nissan of Auburn, you get a great deal and a great deal more.
At Lynch Nissan, we get it. You've done your research. You know what you want. And we've got it. Stop by today and test drive the all-new Altima. We've got 30 in stock to choose from. And you can make one yours for just $18,738. And only Lynch Nissan has the all-new Nissan Rogue with over 50 in stock to choose from, starting at just $21,686.
At Lynch Nissan of Auburn, it's a good day for a great deal.
Scotty Fortenberry is Dadeville and the Lake Martin area's full-service Alpha agent. His office on Broadneck Street offers comprehensive life, home, auto, and boat insurance at Alpha's competitive rates. Scotty and Alpha Insurance are Alabama's #1 life insurance company for a reason. You'll always get the personal attention you and your family need. Scotty also has your commercial needs covered, so whether it's just a quote or full insurance evaluation, call Alpha agent Scotty Fortenberry at 256-825-9211.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Game day. Last season you were watching football at the mercy of that loathed cable company and your weird roommate with the ornery chinchilla. But today you're going to watch wherever the wild you want. You go here, Wild Wind Cafe. They've got all the games on more screens than you can count. And cute roommates. This is just the wild you need. So go wild, superfan. We can't help your choking QB, but we do have cold beer.
As is, the entire Dadeville defense has played good tonight, Chris. They've had their backs against the wall all night. There's, very little production from the offense, and so, and this may be, different, but that's who I want to give the player of the game to. The Lake Martin Community Hospital player of the game is going to be tonight's going to be the Dadeville defense.
You wouldn't think that in a game that's 34-6. Dadeville got the ball now. They're going to have two receivers on either side, but they really did. They played. They were in a hard way, and that's going to get Slade. Oh, that's not Slade.
That's Lane Smith.
That's Lane taking off right there and cracking one for about 20 yards.
Yeah, that was a great read by Lane right there. I actually thought that he had handed the ball off, but he pulled it. He made a good read, and next thing you know, he's 20 yards downfield. Great play by the ninth grader, Lane Smith.
Yeah, you got me too there, Scotty. So now Dadeville Tigers are taking that play. They're going to line up three receivers over here on the near side, move left to right on the far side hash.
It's good to see these younger guys getting an opportunity right here at the end of the game. Minute left there in the fourth quarter. Reeltown up 34-6.
Taking a snap, he's going to roll over here to this side. Kind of took it like he wants to run, then he's going to chunk it. Very close to an interception there, but not quite going to make it. Incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10 on the 41-yard line with not too much time left here in the fourth quarter.
Back to the player of the game, Lake Martin Community Hospital sponsors. I just have really been impressed with this defense tonight. Peyton Eaton, just Alex Sims, Alex Walker, just a whole bunch is really, you hadn't seen them quit even though they've been backed up all night.
Yeah, you're right. Langley Funeral Home post-game show coming up here as the younger guys for Dadeville are going to crack off a 10-yard run right there, pick up a fresh set of downs. And you feel like if this game was starting right now, Scotty, we'd have a real good shot at it.
Yep. But, that's just the way it is. You learn from your mistakes, and that's what's been Dadeville's nemesis tonight is mistakes, and more so on the special teams, fielding punts, making decisions on catching the ball on the kickoff.
He's going to take off up the middle right there after one of those replays. It looked like he was going to hand the ball off, but he took off, and he got us down about the 15-yard line, did Lane. That's going to be a new fresh set of downs there.
It would be good to see this young group put some points on the board right here at the end of the ball game, the final 10 seconds of this Saugahatchee Creek rivalry here, as I like to call it. And so
I like it. They're going to line up. They're going to give it a good shot here, Scotty. 10 seconds remaining. They're down on the 15-yard line. They got a shot at it here. Lane going to drop back to pass. He's going to hum one high, a little fade out there, but not going to come down with it. And they're going to call the game there. But, hey, the game may be over at 34-6. Reeltown Rebels. But stick around. The Langley Funeral Home post-game show is coming up.
A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
From the smallest drippy faucet to drain cleaning to water heater replacement to gas lines to total systems replacement, A&M Plumbing handles it all. Visit amplumbing.net today for the experienced, licensed, and insured pros at A&M Plumbing.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
The Lennox iComfort S30 thermostat can sense changes in your environment. It even knows when you come and go. So now your home's most important system is also the smartest.
Farnell Mechanical gives you the smartest home comfort system available. It knows when you're away and adjusts when allergens and humidity get uncomfortable.
Trust Farnell Mechanical to provide perfect air for your family.
What perfect feels like. Lennox.
Floyd's Feed and Seed in downtown Dadeville has an inventory to choose from for the entire family. Let's see here. Boots by Georgia, Laredo, and Dan Post. Carhartt for children and adults. If it's Wrangler jeans you're looking for, Floyd's has them too. Horse Tack, Lodge cookware, and rocking chairs. Other items to choose from are jewelry, purses, and overalls. Miss Faye and the crew look forward to seeing you soon. That's Floyd's Feed and Seed in downtown Dadeville.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to goreesfurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here or you can shop us online, only at Goree's Furniture.
Your expressway to savings.
John Buno at Farmers Insurance in Dadeville is your full-service farmer's agent for Lake Martin, specializing in family protection plans that protect your three major assets: your home, your auto, and most importantly, your family. You can replace your home or auto, but John knows your most valuable asset is your family. With Farmers Insurance multitude of options, John can bundle all your insurance needs. And just like Farmers, John Buno knows a thing or two.
Hi, I'm John Buno. Give us a call today or come see us at 185 South Talisay Street in Dadeville or look us up on Facebook.
At Lynch Nissan of Auburn, you get a great deal and a great deal more.
At Lynch Nissan, we get it. You know what you want, and we got it. Like the new Frontier with a $2,000 Nissan rebate or 0.9% financing for 5 years. And the Nissan Titan, now $10,000 off MSRP or enjoy 0% financing for 5 years. Plus, Titan is backed by the industry's best full-size truck warranty. 5 years or 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper.
At Lynch Nissan of Auburn, it's a good day for a great deal.
Andy, perfect attendance at road games this season. How do you keep going?
It's all about the fundamentals. You know, hands at 10 and 2. Also, got a new Napa battery and fresh wiper blades. My Napa guy,
That's a solid dude.
he always says you can't get to the top if you can't see where you're going. It's all about the blood, sweat, and cheese it again!
Spoken like a true road warrior!
Keep your champion running longer, stronger with Napa know-how.
See Thomas Auto Parts on Green Street in Ellick City, East South Street in Dadeville, or Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. At Walls, you'll find a dedicated staff offering top quality service from routine maintenance to a full engine overhaul and everything in between. Brian Walls and the folks at Walls Tire are local folks that you know, and they provide the best service always at a fair price. Find out what the rest of the Lake Martin area already knows. Walls Tire is the Lake Martin area's complete automotive solution. Just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Welcome back to the Dadeville Tiger Football Network here on Kalijah Country 97.5 and replays on WAXC TV3. Don't forget you can catch your replays on WAXC TV3 on Saturday at 7:30, Sunday at 10, Wednesday at 7:30. You can also listen live on all of our game day broadcasts. If you download that Kalijah app, just look it up in your game store. You'll see it there. And also, our producers work so hard to get these games up. They're on the internet. You can watch them online at your convenience via YouTube. Just go to Kalijah Country website at WKGA975.com. 34-6 was your final here. Boy, it was a tough one. It was a tough one, and it was a wild one to watch. If you've never seen a game quite like this, I'm going to tell you, it'll teach you some stuff about the rules of football. We've seen 1st and 9s. We've seen multiple kickoffs not get recovered and run in for touchdowns. We've seen probably 300 yards worth of huge chunk plays get called back on holding and blocking in the back penalties. We've seen all types of stuff. And I'm going to tell you something, Scotty, here in the Langley Funeral Home post-game show. I don't know if you know this. Langley Funeral Home's been serving Tallapoosa County for over 100 years. That's about as long as Dadeville and Reeltown been playing. They first started in the 30s. And we talked earlier in this game. I said if Dadeville can score over 10 points, they win this game 98% of the time. Looking over all the history from back in 35, if they score more than 10, they won 98% of the time. Only one game they scored more than 10 points and managed to lose. And here we are sitting on 6 points and an L on the schedule.
Yep. Well, you called it, Chris, and that's very true. We got behind the 8 ball, so to speak, from the get-go, and just never could really recover. But I'm proud of Dadeville. I'm glad I'm a Dadeville Tiger, and
absolutely.
And we just here's the key. What are we going to do now?
Right.
Are we going to come to work tomorrow or Monday or whenever they practice next, and business as usual, and stay focused on the positive, and get this thing going back in the right direction next week. As we said a little bit earlier tonight, that you always want to win this ball game right here. But in the big picture, in the overall spectrum, we start off region play next week at 0-0. So do we get focused and come out and play hard and get that first region victory, that's the only way. This game right here is not going to get us to the playoffs.
You're 100% right. If we win this 100-0, it doesn't change our season. Now, of course, we want to win them all. But listen, hey, you're talking about 15 to 18-year-old guys here, okay? And you get down in some of the craziest starts where you're down 14-0 before the offense is able to hit the field. That's a tough thing to overcome. Most teams never have to do something like that. You could play 4 years of football and never see that happen one time. This has been a wild set of circumstances tonight. It's been a blast to watch, but I guess it would have been more fun if we were on the other side of the ball. But you know what? Like you said, Scotty, there's a lot of positive here. And by the way, Reeltown, number 4 in 2A. Ain't that right, Scotty?
That's exactly right. And Reeltown came out here with a great game plan. They executed well when they were on offense and played good, stout defense. And that's just, chalk it up for them. They played a good ball game.
And that's a good team out there. Nothing to be ashamed of for our Dadeville Tigers here. And we've got bigger fish to fry next week. You know that you can catch us on WAHC next week, and I hope you do. It will not be live next week because it's a Friday game. You can tune in here for the Benjamin Russell game, though. I want y'all to stay tuned, though. We got some more great programming for you on both Kalijah Country and WAHC TV. Thank you so much. For Scotty Fortenberry, I'm Chris Giddens. Go Tigers, and have a good night.
It's easy to take things for granted, but in the heat of a southern summer, you sure enough know when the air is gone. So when your air system isn't keeping you cool, don't just call anybody. Call Arctic Air, not just another heating and air conditioning company. 256-794-4341. Get your game back.
Gill's Prestige Selection in Opelika has the largest prestige inventory in all of East Central Alabama. Bank financing and interest rates as low as 2.9%. Get approved in less than 3 minutes online at GillsPrestige2.com. Gill's Auto Sale with in-house financing as low as 14.9%. Low monthly payments as low as $299 down and a free 30,000-mile or 3-month powertrain warranty on all Gill's premium pre-owned vehicles. Remember, you got to get to Gill's Auto Sales.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to GoreesFurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here or you can shop us online, only at Goree's Furniture.
Your express way to saving.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys. Renfro's Market on Highway 280 in Dadeville has become the lake's full-service grocery store, offering big market quality with service that can only be found in a hometown atmosphere. Renfro's Market in Dadeville has set the standard for meats, offering full-time butchers along with the region's highest quality selection. Our full deli makes all the favorites fresh daily and offers fast and delicious options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're a full-time resident or just visiting the Lake Martin area, visit Renfro's Market in Dadeville. For weekly specials, visit renfrosmarket.com. Renfro's Market, top quality with top service every day.
Scotty Fortenberry is Dadeville and the Lake Martin area's full-service Alpha agent. His office on Broadneck Street offers comprehensive life, home, auto, and boat insurance at Alpha's competitive rates. Scotty and Alpha Insurance are Alabama's #1 life insurance company for a reason. You'll always get the personal attention you and your family need. Scotty also has your commercial needs covered, so whether it's just a quote or full insurance evaluation, call Alpha agent Scotty Fortenberry at 256-825-9211.
You've probably noticed the new name and the new colors, but what isn't new is our dedication to helping you achieve your financial goals. As a mid-sized regional bank, we're proud to offer you all the advantages of a large financial institution with the personalized service of a small one. This is banking with flexibility. Our name and our colors may have changed, but our commitment to empowering our customers, employees, and the communities we serve hasn't changed a bit. So visit one of our Alexander City locations today. Valley National Bank. New name, new colors, same bankers. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Floyd's Feed and Seed in downtown Dadeville has an inventory to choose from for the entire family. Let's see here. Boots by Georgia, Laredo, and Dan Post. Carhartt for children and adults. If it's Wrangler jeans you're looking for, Floyd's has them too. Horse Tack, Lodge cookware, and rocking chairs. Other items to choose from are jewelry, purses, and overalls. Miss Faye and the crew look forward to seeing you soon. That's Floyd's Feed and Seed in downtown Dadeville.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to GoreesFurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here or you can shop us online, only at Gorees Furniture.
Your expressway to savings.
This is a special presentation of WAXC Sports.